2, 1, and we are live. We'd like to start off with the apology for everybody. No recap this week. People have been busy with stuff, but that's okay. That's why we're here right now, so we can
sound check
ourselves.
Sound check.
Let me turn that music down just a scotch.
Ayo on stream.
Yes? No? Anybody?
Ayo.
I guess I should pull it up myself.
Yes, maybe. I am conserving the battery over here.
Yep, we're good.
Cool.
All right.
Yep, sounds good.
So, let's recap from where we were last week. So, we had left off last week.
Last month.
Now I can't hear you on the stream side.
You can't hear me on the stream side. That's weird. Let's see. Can we hear me? Da-da-da-da-da. Yep. Okay, yeah, we can hear me. That's fine. All right, so last month, when we left off on this game, y'all had gone to try to find Cordelia's parents, or some evidence of. You had, first and foremost, made a agreement with Eutropius that, Vitus, being that you were to work for him, should be funding a lot of things for you. Essentially, you all wanted to commit credit fraud. And you did. With the help of one Miss Shrila Cree. So, I think it was, I have it written down here somewhere. Something in the realm of about 20,000 gold, I think, total. 5, 7, 8.
It was a ridiculous amount. I think it was more like 35,000.
Well, let's see. That's 8. That's another that's 13, 15. So I have 13, 20, but then, that was pre-hiring the ship. So yeah, the longer you guys are gone, the more of his money you're going to drain. That being said, so y'all had gone on this adventure to try to find some evidence. Now, the first island you guys got to, there wasn't really much there. You find some bits and bobs and whatnot. Next island, which is the one, if you're looking at the map right down here, just northwest of Sea Spire, that one directly northwest. That's where y'all are at right now. And that is where we had left off with Ravi. I need to adjust this so Ravi will be on screen. Let me adjust this real quick. Get him on there. I feel like we're missing a camera. Whose camera are we missing? Yep, that's me. Cordelia. Oh, no, we got everybody. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Y'all had gone there. Ravi, Andic, and Felix had gone ashore. Cordelia had stayed on the ship. And you three, we had left off, were talking to an aquatic elf who, after dragging himself through the sand, webbed feet and tail leaving the mark behind him, had struck up a conversation with him. Now, he hadn't given you a name. He kind of just, been as non-committal as possible and was trying to, okay, yeah, well, we can talk about it in the morning. You should go get some rest. And that's where we left off.
You do it.
Cool. Hey, just as an aside, did you all players remember to level up?
No.
Everyone but Felix leveled
just
up.
as an aside.
Yep. Yeah, no. No, sir. I don't think so, at
Nope.
least.
Don't think anybody did.
I
That
did,
is-
but I didn't do my health.
Yeah, I leveled up.
That now, not enough. Let me see, actually. I don't think I did.
Y'all
God,
should
I'm
be
one of
level
those-
5.
I leveled up to level
Except for
5,
Felix.
but I forgot what to do for my HP. So I did
you
not do that.
roll. Let's see. What class did you take for that level?
Swashbuckler again.
I'm a level 4.
I get dodge bonus.
Okay.
I do it for the dodge.
I can't remember. Swashbuckler is a D8
Woo!
for health, correct?
It's a D10.
Is it a D10? That seems so high.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Swashbuckler.
I
So yeah,
love
you,
this.
you roll a D10 and then add your Constitution modifier, and you add that to your total health.
Okay.
Mango Moscato. It hits just right.
Mango Moscato.
I hit just right too.
Yes, you do have a bad habit of doing that at wildly appropriate times. All right, so
Oh yeah.
picking up,
Oh yeah, what are you eating?
the three of you only had a couple hours until dawn. So, what would you like to do
What?
Drugs.
aside from
We continue with our watch.
Thought I wasn't
A
muted.
watch order, which I don't remember what that was.
It's been a month, so we could just skip forward a little bit until the morning time.
God, that night took forever. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it honestly did.
Took like a month.
So, we're going to start off that morning with Cordelia rowing ashore to join you. So she won't be left out of this little venture. You are, after all, looking for her parents.
Gently down.
She finally pulled herself from the embrace of Aesop.
Nandic screams, "Oh no, there's a hideous monster coming to us!"
Rob-
my
Robbie
word, it's just Cordelia.
Ravi
Oh,
screams.
God be praised.
Ravi screams, "Land ho!"
Are you calling me a land hoe?
No, ma'am. That would be a sea hoe.
No, he's just informing the hoe. Land.
Just kidding.
Landhead.
So, okay, the party's reassembled. We inform Cordelia, hey, there's a sea elf inside this busted ass ship turned into a shack, and we're gonna talk to him and maybe get some information about sunken vessels, because sea elves get to see shit that's underwater.
Don't
Ow.
eat his
He
eggs. He's
sells
Just
real
as a
sea
sensitive.
reminder.
elves by the seashore.
Just as a reminder, okay, I need you
This
to
sea elf has its
picture a ship in your mind, okay, and now have the back of it fall off. Okay, much like that ship in Australia, had the front fall off. This is just the back portion, like just a very small, like where the captain's quarters would be. Most of that just kind of off. Like it fell, landed on its back, and within this structure, kind of in the middle of the island, there was a pool of water with a bunch of eggs in there. And they had found a trident, but they had given it back to the seal. So,
And the eggs.
well, I mean, the eggs were kind of just there. No, you did try to take a couple of them, didn't you?
I did, but we gave him back.
We gave him back.
We cooking eggs for breakfast, guys?
No, I gave him back.
Oh.
Okay. So, yes, take away everybody. I'm just here to provide memories at this point.
So I guess before dawn and before the sea elf comes out, party, what do you think we should do with this guy?
Well,
What do you think our
Cordy,
points of
Sorry, but Crouch
you
Goblin.
see the ship. Does this resemble a ship you may know, being, in the seafaring life?
It sure looks like the ass end of a boat.
Is there a name on the boat?
Not on this part, no. If there was one, it's buried.
Okay, so I guess I'll go look around and see if
We
I
found
recognize
this
it.
Wait, say that again? Two of you, Andic started cutting over, so I couldn't hear what either of you said.
What were you saying, Andic?
Nothing important. You said you're going to go around and examine the ship,
I was gonna
see
go.
if it's anything you recognized.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a search check.
Mother.
So an unfortunate turn of events has happened, and I can't find my dice just yet. So I need to use somebody to roll for me.
Do you want blue or purple?
Give me some
or
purple,
pink
girl.
Sparkly.
Shoot me a purple. Let's see
Okay.
what we roll. What do we roll, Cordelia?
I got a 1. What's Robbie gonna get?
Oh!
Where's that hot sauce?
Robbie got an 18. Here's my hot sauce beer.
And that was a spot check, you said, right?
Search.
Search.
Search? Oh, way better. 20, 18, 28.
28. Jeez.
Sir.
Let me,
You know everything about this boat.
Let me go ahead and pop the box right here.
Sorry, I'm listening. What's up, babe?
Okay.
Yes. Let me get your shirt on now.
Alrighty then. So, Ravi searching. Cordelia, what'd you get?
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
A natural 1.
All right. So Ravi searching around the Josh or Andic, I like your mug. I'll go bust mine out later when I fill it with whiskey.
What?
Ravi, you do manage to find. You don't find anything really interesting about the ship, right? There's no telltale markings. Anything that would be telltale is unfortunately buried underneath it. What you do find is a small cache. Cache. A nice little pouch with about 40 silver in it, buried in the dunes.
Cool.
So, money, but no real information about the ship. That would require a lot of digging.
Robbie, we can't hear you.
A cash of cash.
There you are.
There I am.
So
DM,
these coins would be
does it-
stamped with the marking of whatever kingdom they were printed in, right? Any idea what that is?
Yes, they are Pontali silver.
Ooh, Pontali silver.
Pontali? Hey, quick question. Is it noticeable? Like, hey, if we start digging down, we can find some more in this boat. I wouldn't want to actually dig this boat.
Well, I don't think any of you have tools to do so, for one.
Yeah.
And two, it is the inside of it is filled with water, like a standing pool of water. So, you know,
And there's
a bunch
the
of hazards. to be-
denizen we may have to deal with.
Also true.
May not take too kindly to us digging up his home at the foundation. If there's no other course to take, maybe we just talk to this elf, see what he knows, get a lay of the land. Cordelia, you can ask him your questions about Alistair and Bron. What if a strange fate had befallen your father, and this is your daddy? Oh, Cordelia! How's the family reunion?
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say, "Hey, what if this sea elf is Diego?"
That's what I thought too. That's
He
all
can
waiting
also
for.
be your baby brother.
Lord.
Okay, I think we're ready for the elf to come out.
I was gonna say, just don't forget, y'all did nickname this dude who said you couldn't pronounce my name. You all were like, okay, we'll call you Bubble Guts. Don't forget
That's
that.
right. Yeah, bubble guts.
So,
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so glad I rode over here for this bullshit.
Oh no, wait until you meet Bubble Guts. He's got a really cool tail.
Okay.
And by that I mean, you know, a peripheral appendage, not a story to tell. Though we're hoping he has a good story to tell.
Hey, maybe you could ask about his eggs. You know, See if
Yeah,
they're
why-
breakfast or babies or something.
Yeah, why is a dude laying eggs?
Is he here? Can I ask him?
Yes.
He's
So
sleeping.
the couple of hours have passed. The couple of hours, he'd asked just to let him rest because he had been very busy. He's an elf and all that. So, yes, his little abode is inside of the remains of the ship. There's a hole that's been knocked in the side where you can crawl through, and there's essentially a brine pool in there with this ring of eggs around it. And he's sleeping in it, just laying down. The water kind of just is barely sitting over the top of his face. He's got a big piece of seaweed just kind of laid over his eyes. Gills just churning away in this water.
It's a goddamn spa day for him.
I walk up and shake him. Can I eat your babies?
Oh no! Oh gosh. I mean, they are already brined.
That's what you told me to ask, right?
Oh man, pickled eggs sounds really good right now. Maybe it's because I'm hungry and it's morning.
we gotta eat. Are they babies? Can we eat them, or should we not eat them? Is that a thing? I don't know. I just got here.
Snaps up. It takes a minute to purge the water from his lungs.
Oh, I've missed
Oh
this.
no, these. Oh, please, by all means, they're just snacks. Keep them around. This is my little resting area for when I want something a little warmer. I spend a lot of time out in the deeper waters, and it's kind of dark and cold, so it's nice to warm up every now and then. Hi, I'm Bubble Guts. I think
Bubble
that's what
Guts.
they call me.
Yeah, we were
Yes,
calling
Bubble
you
Guts.
Do you have a normal name?
Nothing that you could pronounce.
Oh wait,
Try
wait,
me.
hold on, DM.
Stop.
DM, if I remember, Bubble Guts could only speak Elven.
Oh yes, you're right. He could only speak
what
Elven.
can I speak?
I forgot about that.
Cordelia, do you speak Elven?
Nope, common and Atramosian.
Yeah, I have no idea
Damn.
what Bubble Guts is saying.
So
I'm gonna
scratch
stand
That
in-
didn't happen. He
Just
wakes
some
from his
crazy
dream.
lady came and started shrieking in his face. He
Galan
could only pick out a
Sababa!
word or two.
Sorry, I'm just imagining Cordelia speaking Simlish.
Baba to do.
And a hitting the Burwati.
It's your flipping it is flying, yeah, come on.
Okay. So then we'll adjust that. Elf, what is your human saying?
He's gonna keep talking and gesturing,
Is your-
so he's confused.
Am I here? That's what I was gonna ask. You guys
He's
we
yelling.
walked in.
Yeah, he's yelling, so you can hear him.
Oh, let me come over in here. Hold on. I don't know what she was asking. And I come running up. Tut, 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 tut. And I'm like, Cordelia, what were you asking the fine
I
gentleman?
asked if I could eat his children.
She wanted to know if she can have your children.
That doesn't usually work out too well.
I'm sorry. Eat your
Oh.
children.
Children.
Eat. I'm
Okay, the eggs. Oh yeah, no, these are snacks that I keep around.
You
If people are
cannot.
hungry, you can eat them.
You cannot have eat his children.
Why?
Damn, they would make for such good pie.
You can eat it. They're not his children. I'm trying to goof. They're not his children. You guys can eat them. Actually,
I
they are his
immediately
children.
Go over and collect 2 eggs.
You guys can have some, he says.
I pat his head and grab an egg.
Is she always so touchy?
Told you she wants to have your children.
It's not spawning season though.
I know. Humans. sorry, she just. I think that they have a couple more questions to be asking after they're done. I'm going to tell you this though: if you do want a fantastic pie, I heard this man Andix over here makes a fantastic one.
I will remember to eat Andix pie.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Ravi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you translate for us? We would like to know, good friend Bubbleguts. Do you know anything about a ship that is maybe sunk in the area in the last 20 years?
Do you know of any other places to shit other than right here?
Well, I mean, there's the sands, of course.
Okay.
And I suppose the ocean. It's generally where I go to
Very-
relieve myself.
Nice. Other question. Do you know any ships that have been around here, maybe sunken? Let's say I guess they're doing a personal thing and looking for a certain type of ship. So I was wondering if you know the geography of maybe some sunken ships were in the area, maybe for the past 20 years or so.
Oh, there's quite a few down there. Now, time, I couldn't necessarily tell you how long they've been there, but there's a few, at least a few nearby.
He said there is a few nearby. That's stuff.
Cordelia, do you remember the name of your parents' ship?
I'm sorry.
My name?
I had sand in my ear. I couldn't hear Cordelia.
I was looking real quick.
It's-
I was like, shit. I don't remember.
What
The
wasn't
teal.
it the Handy J?
No, that was my last ship. The teal was my parents' ship.
Teal. Oh.
What color was it? Just out of curiosity. It was teal, by the way. It was the ship called.
Ship colored.
It was a brown ship named Teal.
Well, that is wildly unspecific. I honestly don't pay too much attention to their names, but there's some.
They had a rainbow pride flag.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't know myself.
It was a very colorful flag that they had. Very, very vibrant.
Had a bumper sticker that said, "My kid can beat up your kid."
Another one that said "baby up in this bitch." It was nuts.
And truck nuts in the rudder.
Truck nuts in the rudder.
Well, unfortunately,
Couldn't miss it.
20 years, there would be a lot of barnacles and other debris. No, nothing comes to mind.
Nothing comes to mind. Is he giving off any type of, like, what's in it for me type of look?
No, he's kind of staring very intently at one of the eggs, as elves tend to do.
Okay,
Don't forget,
yeah.
it was 11 years ago.
Robbie,
11. Yes,
Robbie.
yes.
you said that he said nothing comes to mind. What
Nothing
about
comes to mind.
any stranded humans on any of these islands?
Oh. What about any stranded humans on this island? I forgot I had to tell him. I forgot.
Standing there, not translating.
Have you run into any stranded humans? Any signs of, things that humans do with their filthy selves?
Oh, plenty. Unfortunately, please hold. And he dunks his face in the water, takes a couple of deep lungfuls of water, or gillfuls of water. Sorry.
That was disconcerting.
That was disgusting, sir. That was disgusting.
I'm sorry, I have to breathe sometime.
I know. I know.
Well, I do see humans from time to time on these islands, stranded or otherwise. I don't really stick around to find out exactly what happens to them. They tend to leave enough refuse floating or sinking to the bottom that I don't have really much care for their well-being personally. But I do see people stranded from time to time. Sometimes they land, yourselves being an example.
Okay. Can you just he's seen people stranded on time to time. He's seen it. It's not like an occasion thing, but he's seen it more times than none.
Ravi doesn't know what your parents or your little brother look like. Give him a description.
My father is tall.
Her father
About yay tall.
is very tall.
Brown hair,
Brown hair,
long beard.
long beard.
Where are those?
Striking blue eyes.
Love
Like-
taking walks on the beach.
Oh my god.
His favorite drink was old ale.
He smoked.
He smoked
specifically
Marlboro
peach.
Reds. He smoked Marlboro
smoked-
Reds.
Peach. Prime time.
Camels, unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Straight.
That's not the one. Is it this one?
And just so you know, Cordelia, I pinned your character's backstory onto the chat that we have going,
'Kay.
just in case you need to find it again.
He posted the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
It took
He
me to
front
Dickton,
thing.
Dallas, so.
Wait, what?
Took you to Dick and Dallas.
It's like a new Dave and Buster's? What was that?
The song.
Is that like Debbie in Dallas? Whatever
no,
that is?
It should have been. It should have been above that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
But yes, Trey Lewis's "Dick to Down in Dallas" official audio.
there we go.
It's a good anthem for Andic.
My anthem
Or
is
Anbach.
Gwen Stefani. Ooh, that's my
Dick
shit.
down
Bananas.
on the River Queen.
Okay. Yeah. So, dad, tall,
Tall,
brown hair,
brown hair,
long beard.
long. Am I your dad?
Are you my
long
father?
beard. Long beard.
Mother, shorter, red hair,
Shorter, red hair.
bright teal blue eyes.
She probably won't be able to make out those eyes now that I think about it. And it's been so long. Blue, teal eyes.
About
An
11 years.
absolutely captivating rack.
36C.
God.
This is just from what I've got from my elf vision. Going.
Tell me, Ravi, what do your elf eyes see?
The
Where's
bra
the size?
size.
Pretty sure she can wear a size. She wears a size 9 foot. Never shaved her legs. Am I right so far, Cordelia?
You're speaking in Elven. I don't know.
I'm.
I'm just like talking shit, and I'm sitting there like,
We're all sitting there like, yeah.
He's getting a lot of information. He's getting a lot of...
the
One
curtains
time.
match the drapes
One time,
thing.
there was actually. Never mind. I'm not. So yeah, that's the basic descriptions. Brother, you had a brother too, right?
No.
I think she had a. I'm Dick. Did she have a brother?
Yeah, Diego.
Diego. Do you?
Ravi.
Yes.
Being new to the group, Diego is a running joke that Andic has much like how he had a running joke where he didn't have a penis for a while.
Oh.
That
he's
was
gotta
a
get
good
with it.
joke.
That was a good joke.
Okay.
Until it became all too real.
I talked to I'm telling
Yeah,
Alvin.
Sorry to Andic. Yeah, but the you not having a penis really helped me out when I was in
wanted to get laid.
staring down the barrel of losing my nuts. I just kept you in mind. It gave me strength. So, joke or not, it helped out.
Well, I am very wise.
Beyond DC is. I forgot what I was going to ask now. Oh yeah, no, I was going to tell the elf. She has a brother as well, Diego. But I say it in Elven. He's a mystery child, though. I think she was the second best one, and he was the first best. Has to be the only explanation. And I look over at Andic and Felix, and I just wink, and I make it very obvious that I just said some shit probably off of that.
I'm sure Diego and Elvin sounds like Diego in common.
Dago. It's Dago. In Sibusa ti Bruda di Dago.
Were you speaking fucking Hut there or something?
But I don't know, but I don't know.
No, I
He has a singing backpack.
Wore the same pair
I
of
feel
sorry.
like I may. Those descriptions sound familiar, but I can't place them. I mean, I do from time to time watch the ships as they go by, so I don't necessarily like. I may have seen them, but not necessarily on the island. So unfortunately, I wish I could be of more help.
Oh, they tell him that there was a big storm and they crashed into something.
More specific. There we go. There was a
And
giant.
Like a whale pulled them down, right?
like a
Am I remembering that right?
looks like, or I guess I shouldn't read that. Like they thought they hit a whale, and a storm came out of nowhere. It was clear 1 minute and almost getting hit by lightning the next.
Ooh. So it sounds like, I speak in Elven, maybe some foul play was at work here. It was from what she's saying. Is this how your recollection is? Exactly. Is this what you had to go through, Cordelia?
I wasn't here for this part.
Wait, you weren't there for the shipwreck?
No,
Oh.
something happened to me. I was asleep and I woke up.
And they just left you.
Like chucked me overboard
Damn.
and said, "Peace."
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm tired of you not listening on the ship, Cordelia, and trying to run it. You're grounded. You're staying on land. Oh no,
Most
I
of
mean it
this is
this
from
time,
journal
missus.
entries.
I mean it this time, missus.
I'm gonna go refill my drink. Keep chatting. I'm listening.
All right, I'm her dad talking to Cordelia because she tried to take off with my boat. Cordelia, we have talked about this too many times now, okay? This is the third time you tried to take off my ship. You can't be a captain. You're not old enough.
Do what I want.
You can't do what you want with my
Old
ship.
man.
Old man. This old man that keeps feeding you, making you go on the ship, learn his ways about how to go through the ocean. I'm now an old man. You know what, young lady? You're on land this time. You're staying on land.
You really shouldn't act
Okay.
like that, Cordelia. You shouldn't talk
Here you
to your
go.
pal like that.
Quiet, Diego.
Yeah, rules of the sea. Yeah, it's sea. It's martial law. The captain's word is law, father or not.
Okay, but I fell asleep on deck while I was like taking my first like watch, and I woke up on a fucking beach.
Oh, so you were on the ship.
Oh, sounds like you got pranked for falling asleep on watch.
Yeah, did you fall asleep with your shoes on?
Dad or not.
Yeah, I did.
Dad or not. I'm gonna be captain first. Okay? You had to go.
There was
Part
no
of the ship, part of
Sharpies
the
back
crew.
then.
Sailor, what do you do with a sleepy sailor? What do you do with a sleepy sailor? Kick her the fuck off the ship.
That's my theme song now.
So, what was I supposed to relate to him? Oh yeah, the story. Basically, it was a clear black night, a clear dark moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to. They were selling, and I guess there was a storm that came out. I'm not sure if you possibly have seen it. How long have you been around these waters, Bubbleguts?
Oh, quite a while.
Quite a while. Okay. So, do you remember a storm about 13 years ago? I'd give it, say, 12, 14, 13 years ago. If you were around the area, it was basically hit, clear skies, all of a sudden, boom. Thunder is going off everywhere. I guess this boat basically got taken down by a whale or something of that nature. Maybe an animal, kraken? I don't know.
It must be special.
A moose? I don't know.
Possibility.
It's a Davy Jones. I say it in Melvin.
Hold on. No. This does sound familiar. So we have a story that we've been telling for 10 years or so. They call it the Night of Screams and Silence. See, underwater.
I interpret this.
Yeah, underwater. You hear things farther. And during that period of time, there was an event. Nobody can agree on what it was. But all the whales in the area got very riled up. And there was... It was just a night where the whales would go silent. And then every one of them would be calling out simultaneously in fear. But nobody can agree on what it was. Some people say, an ancient creature had woken. Some people say that they were breeding. Some people say that there was just a predator in the area. Nobody agrees on it. But we do remember that night because it was very, very stormy above the water. And it was very loud and then deadly silent beneath the waves. Now, I don't know if there was any ships that went down during that time. But I do know the time frame of which you speak.
They go to the upside down.
Ask him if he knows around the area. Are we close to that area, or is it further out where you spawn?
Assuming that Ravi translated this, because I can see he is muted currently. It was between here and the islands over, or the isle over toward the entrance of the Atramosian Bay. It was fairly widespread.
Thank you so much, Bubbleguts. You have been more than helpful. Is there anything we can offer you for, helping us out? Are you interested in gold? Have you ever had wine?
Wine, no, but I do.
Apple pie.
I do enjoy
it's amazing.
a good song at night, if possible. You know anybody who might be able to sing a little ditty?
Andic knows some. Oh, assuming Ravi translates that.
Yeah, we're under the assumption that Ravi is translating right now.
Yes, just for right now.
Hey, Andic, this will be good because he can't really understand us. So
I can absolutely sing. Yeah, sure. No problem. My brother has taught me much, and I would be honored to try to hone my skills for his return. Ravi, please tell Bubbleguts that we may have to leave before night. I mean, unless you all think there's anything else we can glean from staying on this isle.
No, I think we need to go west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sing now. I mean, it's early morning.
I live in the water. I can follow. That's not a concern.
You're willing to follow us?
Oh yes, I'll follow you for a time.
I can make you a pie. Do you like what kind of pie do you like?
Well, I'm not one for assuming that it's like most fare that you landwalkers eat. I most of my foods aren't cooked. We have a wide variety of sashimis that we tend to consume.
I can make you a fish pie if you have any fish for me. And it's all cooked. It'll be cooked. That's how pies are made. I'll whip you up something real nice.
Okay.
And I'll sing you a song. What dialect would you like me to sing in? I know things in Dwarven, Undercommon, Common, and also I can speak, or I can sing in Whale.
Oh no, I hear plenty of whale songs. Anything really that's not really anything that's not a whale song. There's a lot that I don't get to necessarily experience below the waves that most people do above. So
Absolutely. I have just
enjoy the little
for you.
things in life.
I mean, you have legs. Would you like to ride on
I'll
the
sing him
ship with
a song.
us?
I'll sing him a song. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. Yeah, I'm not going to keep going with that. But yeah,
And I need you.
sing him a song.
Teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Oh, once I was a sailor when I was just a pup.
Took a shot of whiskey and I peed in a cup.
I poured it on the captain. He threw
He
me.
threw me off the ship.
Middle school.
Right.
Yeah, Bubbleguts, we're going to jump in our ship and head out west. If you want to follow us, you are more than welcome to.
Or we can pay for your passage.
Don't know how the captain would take to having you actually on the ship. Captains are what's the word?
Superstitious.
Territorial.
Racist towards sea creatures.
Do
You notice how they're always above you?
That's not racism.
That is such a good point.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I may follow along for a time, but after that, I may just go my way. And if I see you, I may pop up from time to time.
Please.
A little wave. But if you're worried that your captain would be too territorial to have me aboard, I can understand. They're a superstitious lot. They think that something from beneath the waves might take them beneath the waves. I understand.
Also, you were staring mighty aggressively at this egg.
Yes, yes, I was.
Is everything okay?
Oh yes, no, everything is. It's fine. I was just looking at the the finer details on the texture of the shell to remember it before I have it for lunch.
Ravi is sitting there looking at the egg the exact same way Bubbleguts was. I'm sorry, did you guys say something?
I'm sorry. I was under the impression, Ravi, that you didn't eat meat, or eggs, or anything like that.
Well, what you're tripping. I'll have meat every once in a while. How can you enjoy a good pie if it has eggs in it? If I didn't eat meat,
It's a little bit more crumbly. Don't ask what's in the flour.
Oh, I'm also looking at it.
Yeah,
Just looking at it.
don't ask what's in the flour.
What's in the flour? Hey, he looks over at Bubbleguts. Don't ask what's in the flour.
I wasn't going to.
Bones are in the flour.
So do we go? Are we going up
I'm
to
down.
the ship?
Off
Off
to
to
the
the ship.
ship. Off to the ship.
Cordelia, the next port, or the
Did
next, I guess. Area. Sorry, Robert, go ahead.
No, I apologize. I interrupted you. I just realized. Okay, I'll just. Do we get markings on where the ships, the crash ships were?
Oh,
No, we didn't. We just got a general description that this event occurred from where we're at to west towards the island by the Atramosian Bay. So we're just heading west. We're going to go to that island with the tree on it, not the one that's not fleshed out.
Yeah, the one out there toward the entrance to, or between No Rock and Atramos. The one that has the ghost serpent staring toward it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Maybe we should
Thank
just
you,
go to
Dion.
the ghost serpent. No, let's follow the breadcrumbs.
Let's follow
Bruce,
the
baby steps. Let's go straight for it.
Let's head to that fucking serpent. Anybody because a thunderstorm is definitely that thing.
We're level 5 now. We can fuck up some bitches.
Yeah. Andic, metagaming, did you level up? Because
I
at
did.
level 5, you get level 3 spells.
Yep, got 2.
Sweet.
Do you remember to apply any the extra spells for having high stats?
Yeah, I get 1 and then 1 bonus.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because a lot of
Well, you
people
should
tend to
get
forget
one
about
for
that.
your class. You should get one for your class, maybe one for your ability modifier, and then a bonus domain spell.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
So that would be 3.
Yeah, I tend to forget about the domain. Well, no, I did include the domain, but I don't really count those because they don't expend until the spell slot.
Yeah, they don't take up an extra slot. It's this spell or this spell. Good job.
I didn't level up yet. I didn't know we were leveling up. But I can show at 4.
Okay. So, y'all head back to the ship and meander your way west. Go ahead and give me some spot checks.
Okay. And also, I talked to Captain Aesop, and I mentioned that we met a sea elf.
Andic, give me a roll for a spot check, buddy. Can you give me one?
And as I
Yeah.
described the sea elf, I make sure I mention the tail.
16 for you on
Woo!
the die, plus your modifier.
Nat 20 for the spot check.
Nat 20 for the spot check. Okay.
Yep. So
All right.
that's 21.
So I got 19 for the spot. I mean,
Okay.
for the search. Oh, wait, no, spot. Yeah, spot. 16,
Okay.
17, 18.
Okay. So, really, anybody who got above a 14 for their spot, over the next couple of days, you do see Bubble Guts pop up occasionally, give you a little wave, and dive back down. He does appear to be following. Aesop, he wasn't too concerned about the elf. He's got a rather nonchalant attitude about it. So let me explain something about this world, because we haven't really touched on it too much, because custom world, custom a lot of stuff. So elves in this world, for example, okay, tend to be they are your traditional elves tend to be your upper class celebrities, merchants, those sort of people. They have a lot of money behind them. They have a lot of money backing them. Now let's talk about the sub races. The sub races that most people typically care about, your Sylvan elves or anything, traditionally more wild. You don't really see them anymore. Your moon elves / high elves, they tend to be very common in terms of what you will see for the elves, considering they make up about 0.5% of the population. Drow in this world are not evil, nor are they bound to be subterranean. But they are still assholes, generally, because as elves look down on humans, Drow tend to look down on everybody. But they don't have the typical dark vision, but they still have the higher intelligence and generally look the same. So they tend to be the ones in the positions of power that you don't really see. So I just wanted to clarify that. Now, the aquatic elves, that's not something that anybody really ever thinks of, because there's so many of them that they weren't, they're not part of the conflicts that the majority of the population saw. So for all anybody knows, there might be a ton of aquatic elves compared to all the other ones. Okay. So I just wanted to clear up any questions, so that should you guys encounter a drow in the future, you understand that they're not evil subterranean manipulators. They're just manipulators. But they're not necessarily bad. They just look down on everybody, because they know they're smarter and more dexterous and better than all the other elves. The same way that elves look down on humans for being so short-lived and all that other stuff. So
stouty.
But
drow are smaller than all the other ones. So.
And I did catch what you had said back there, Robbie. Just so you know.
What did I say? If I forgot already, then
with all the translating, Andic does speak Elven.
Oh, good.
I don't.
Oh, good.
I actually don't.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay. All right. So
shit.
Yeah,
so that's right. Last game, Andic was using comprehend languages.
That's right.
Yes. So over the next couple of days, like I said, you see Bubble Guts pop up and wave.
I'll sing him a song.
Aesop necessarily. He hadn't been really concerned about it. He's kind of along for the ride at this point, because he's charging everybody an arm and a leg to be here.
And we happily let Plus pay that.
Well, that's kind of why he agreed to it. Because as much as he and Plus don't get along, because, he's associated with divinity, he will more than happily take their money. So, greed wins the day for you guys. So, he's along for the ride for now. So,
just fucking sucking up water every fucking 5 minutes. Just, hey. So, what do we have for dinner?
Now, aquatic elves can actually breathe outside of water for quite a while. It's 1 hour per 2 points of Constitution, so they can stay out of the water for quite a while. But it's more comfortable to just refresh the gills, moisten the flesh, every now and then.
Yeah, the skin gets real dry.
How many nights are we traveling, or days and nights?
I am proficient in moistening.
Now the question
Beautiful.
is, he's not always going to be standing next to you. Like, is it something that you have to like? Is it like a touch attack or is it like a range touch?
If you give me a minute, I can make it ranged.
Okay.
That took me a second. I'm dense as fuck.
A 15-foot cone, maybe, on a good day.
That would be a really good day, but okay.
We're plenty stocked with pineapple to stave off the scurvy. Jeez. Garl.
So all jokes aside, it takes about 5 or 6 days for you to get there.
I will sing to him every night.
Okay.
If I were the king of the ocean, I'd have a harem of fish, and they would do things that I asked them, fulfilling every single wish.
Le croissant, how I love le croissant. Love to eat and cook those little fish.
Wow, that's disappointing. I'm already a bottle and a half of wine down for the night.
A crustacean for every
Pace yourself,
occasion.
DM. You have to DM.
This stuff isn't that strong, so we're good. Besides, my cheeks aren't solid red yet, so we're fine. Okay, so 5 or 6 days.
Soon may the weatherman come to be.
Bring red sugar and tea. And
you
I
fucked
can't
me
help
up.
it. I can't help it.
I got distracted.
And if I can, I would like to, if he throws up any fish at any point, I'd like to prepare a fish pie. If not, I do have, I think, I was going to say, I think I have 2 pie supplies listed in my inventory, but that's probably not good. So rather than that, I'll create food, like fruits and stuff, and a lot of leafy greens, because I know Robbie likes leafy greens. And I'll bake some fruit pies.
Does create food work like that? I'm pretty sure create food makes like gruel.
It says it creates food to your specification, but it's not good quality. So I'm gonna add a lot of sugar, I guess.
Sorry, I'm just imagining you handing him like a pile of like wilted spinach. You're like, this should have been a bushel, but it's a little. Well, here you go.
Yep. Okay. That reminds me, next time we're in town, Felix is going to stock up on spices because Texas Pete makes anything edible.
I mean, yeah. So, or Cholula. I've learned Cholula is a great substitute for red pepper flakes on pizza.
Really?
Just saying. Okay,
Damn.
so 5 days in, y'all spot the island. Now, this one is significantly larger than the last one that y'all had gone to. Not as large as Tirana or Turdana, obviously, but large by comparison. Go ahead and give me. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me spot checks.
10.
Felix, can you do a roll for me?
Rolled a 5.
I got an 8.
I got a 10.
Okay. Well, that 8 and 10 aren't
30-20.
adequate. But everybody else who got higher than 14, y'all see it. It's on that night, that fifth night, as the ship is enjoying their evening meal on deck. That everybody kind of spots that the waves are remarkably still this night. The wind had died down. That's why you didn't make it to the island yet. But you see a lot of ripples, extra ripples coming out from around the ship.
Oh, I hope he is cooking a pie. I thought it was good.
Bubbleguts, after sheepishly following, has joined all of you. He's chewing on just an ahi that he had brought on board with him. Kind of a gift, but just eating some ahi.
Wait, Aesop led him on the ship?
Yeah, like I said, Aesop was rather non-committal about him.
This was like 10 minutes ago, Felix. Catch up.
I would like, if you brought enough ahi, I will absolutely prepare an ahi pie.
Well, here's the thing. So, remember how I said there was, a bunch of ripples around the ship on this still night that, some people had been kind of catching on to? It doesn't take long for it to be determined what it is, especially when the ship starts kind of rocking a little bit extra. A little bit extra being pretty noticeable, considering the ship wasn't really rocking at all. Especially noticeable when the first webbed hand slaps up on the deck and something very ugly starts climbing up. This humanoid has scaly skin, webbed fingers and toes, and a sharp, fang-filled mouth.
Does it make like the sound when it's coming up?
Think of what you would think a shark frog thinks or sounds like when it climbs up on board.
What the fuck is a shark frog? I don't know.
Long tail ending in a curved fin, and it has fins on its arms, back, and head. And it's got some big old black bug eyes.
I was going to say, are they the bug eyes? Oh, God, no. This is
You're not my mommy!
These creatures start climbing up the side, just all down the length of the ship, which immediately, the crew leaps into action. Now, obviously, theater of the mind here. We're just going to, everybody picture you're up on, the castle of the ship. The raised back portion, if you will. Dining with the captain, enjoying the nice evening air. Not in his quarters, but, out where everybody can enjoy the night. And Bubbleguts can, bring a lump of raw fish with him. When all these creatures start climbing up. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, shit balls, baby! Let's kick some ass, guys. It's time for us to get into some shit. Initiative.
I got a 14.
Cordelia.
I'm rolling.
I need a sparkly. Give me the
1-4.
I got you. You want sparkly
Felix
purple?
got a 1-4.
Sparkly purple.
Or sparkly pink?
Sparkly purple.
Okay.
All right.
Got a 9.
Cordelia with a 9.
No, Robbie with a 9.
Robbie with a 9.
I got 14.
So Robbie with a 14 total. Okay. All right. Cordelia, what'd you get?
I got a 5 total.
Cordelia with a 5. Andic.
20.
Andic with a 20. All right. I'm assuming it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So, Andic, that puts you up first. So where the group of you are at, none have climbed up yet. You don't know if there are any that are climbing up, but they have made it to, there's about 16 of these things on the main deck that are climbing up.
I shriek, my souffle! And I pat Cordelia on the back and I say, "Go get him!" And I cast Bear's Endurance on you. Bear's Endurance gives you +4 to your Constitution.
So that's another +10 to your HP for as long as the spell lasts.
1 minute per level. I'm level 5, right? Is that how that works? So it'd be 5 minutes?
Yep. So basically this entire encounter, you're going to have 10 extra HP.
Okay.
So +4 just translates to 2 points per level. So.
And then I'll run, getting in front of Felix. And if I can, get in front of Felix and Ravi, or Felix and Bubbleguts, I'll do that, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. So after Andic, we have these creatures.
Damn it.
Okay. So the fighting commences kind of down on the main deck. Sahawag and meet crew member, and the crew members, they're basically grabbing anything they can. Rope, daggers, anything that they have on hand, and they join the fight with these 16 creatures that have climbed up on board. Let's see, Ravi and Felix tied. Ravi has the higher decks. So Ravi.
I look over, if I can. I don't know if this can be a free action. I don't know how this would work. No, it would, because I'd want to see if I can see anything on Bubbleguts, how Bubbleguts reacting right now. Like if he's just chill, if he's going on the alert, if he's trying to attack.
Oh, I forgot to roll for him. Oh, he goes last anyway. So.
Okay, so I don't.
Okay.
Really know.
Yeah, no, he hasn't really reacted. He's kind of looking around like everybody else is at this point.
Okay. Is there any place where I can hide? In other words, I want to basically get a sneak attack on one, or a sudden attack on one of them. Like when they jump deck, like is there a place I can hide right there? Maybe get a location when he jumps, I can get like an attack. I'm trying to find a good
you could always just flank. If you just flank, you get your sneak attack bonus.
Okay, so
It'll be a couple more hours. You need to go watch.
And I'm gonna stay by Andic. I want to be in a ready position, ready to attack.
Okay, so we'll just say that you move over by the helm, by the ship's steering, the wheel, the rudder, whatever the fucking term you want to use. I don't know boats.
Can I also the hat of disguise? Am I able to change into one of those things with the hat of disguise, Felix or DM?
Yes, technically you could.
Can I?
Yes.
I would like to do that, and then let the party kind of be known what I'm doing. Like give a look, like bam, I'm going in here.
Okay, you're gonna be the what did you call him?
Sahawagan.
Sahawagan. You're gonna be the Sahawagan with the knives.
Yes, with the knives.
Or elven blades.
That attacks with his left hand. He attacks with his left hand. You'll know it's me if I attack with my left hand.
Okay. Okay.
Or I'll just take the hat off. Y'all are about to kill me.
At this point, you're readying an action for any that come up the stairways toward where you're at. Got it.
Well, can I just put on the hat of disguise?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, to be one of the dams.
Yeah. Well, you put the hat on as you move into position, turning yourself into one, and ready an attack. All right, Felix.
Okay. How far away is like the nearest net or mast? Something Felix can like halfway climb up, but then like secure himself with like one arm. My idea is climb up on something, hold on to it with one arm, and then Eldritch Blast down with my free hand.
Well, considering you all are on the castle toward the back, you could just move up and shoot down over the rail toward them. The mast would be, let's say, 20 feet away, but it would be 20 feet in a straight line, but 10 feet down.
Okay. No, if we're on the castle, that's fine. I'm just going to get up there and I'm gonna yell, Andic, ask for Garl's blessing on the crew. Eldritch blast! Pow! And with the shaking of the ship, do I incur a penalty to my ranged attacks?
No. The point of the ship rocking earlier was that, you know, a bunch of creatures were climbing up it. Like I said, the sea was incredibly calm tonight. So
you sounded like Owen Wilson, just so you know.
All right.
That's Matthew McConaughey.
Whatever, same thing. They're the same person, and you know it.
Okay, so as I'm running over, I Eldritch blast, but I guess I slip on something and like hit the railing and like tumble over because I got a nat 1.
So
this has happened before.
Not tumble over, but like, you know, it bend over halfway across the railing and just fire off into the distance.
Felix draws a line on the deck with his Eldritch blast as he's like,
and that's how he lost poor old Felix.
Robbie had deja vu because if you guys remember, I'm pretty sure this exact same thing happened and when we were playing as Thud and
Thud, Robbie,
Derek?
and
Was it Derek?
probably Derek Worf. Or Span.
There was something to where he slipped and his shot went straight into the air or something like that.
I think that was a Ralph moment, but yeah, probably.
But yeah, Andic, get Garl's blessing on the crew. That was the big thing.
All right. So after all of that,
Eldritch
we have
blast.
Cordelia, who is not here.
I'm gone. Well, while we're all here,
Cordelia is going to move over to the
Cordelia is
stairway.
going to control her own actions.
Ah,
We know what she's going to do, but she's going to control her own actions.
dude.
Cordelia is going to roll to seduce.
Real ass
Sorry,
bitch.
I just had a really, really funny like thought pop into my head where Cordelia just walks up to the rail and just goes, and all of the Sahuagin turn and like the aliens in Toy Story just go. Ooh.
Cordelia's a fucking. Oh, hey, Cordelia. You're muted. I can't hear you.
What?
Nothing.
I'll go back and watch that.
Get back to it.
All right, so Cordelia, it is your turn.
Obviously, I'm gonna whip the shit out of the motherfucker closest to me.
Well, the nearest one is right there by the helm.
Okay,
whip or chain.
both. Chain.
Okay, Robbie, what's your AC?
Oh shit! No.
Let me see.
God damn it!
I'm so sorry. I want.
I'm not happy. So the rest of them are down below, engaging the
Okay.
crew. So are you going to go down and engage
Yeah.
with them? Okay.
I'm going to hop down and because I'm a badass like that and whip a motherfucker.
Okay.
I almost forgot I had beer in the freezer. Got it just at the right moment.
I
To where it's at that pristineness. You know what I mean?
That nice 31 degrees.
Perfect. Yes, sir. That perfect.
31 degrees Fahrenheit, because we're those heathens who use imperial versus,
so altogether 24.
Okay. So, yes. Cordelia, go ahead and roll damage. As you charge down and just whip one of these fishy little guys right across the back.
7 damage.
7? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Bubble Guts. His turn. He turns around and pushes Aesop, who fails his strength check and falls overboard.
mutiny.
Did anyone see that?
Zombie!
If I was looking,
Did anyone see that, or are we all busy looking at the fight?
That's what
Well, I was
said. Spot checks.
23.
With
I rolled a natural one.
Andy,
I see shit.
give me that good roll, baby.
I got a 13.
16 on the die.
19 for a
okay.
spot.
So
My daughter thought I called her.
Andic, Robbie, and Felix all see it.
And I'm like, oh, Cordelia. And I point.
Cordelia's down on the deck with the rest of the crew.
Okay.
So
I sing to you every night.
So, that puts us back at top of the order with Andic.
Is Bubbleguts close to me?
He's, if we're looking at this as a grid, he's not within melee range.
Okay.
You have to take a 5-foot step to get to him.
But he's all right. So I am gonna look to him, raise my holy symbol, and say, well, I think regardless to create, we're all eating good tonight. I'll cast Bless, so everybody within 50 feet gets a +1 on attacks, damage, and saving throws.
Okay, so that'll apply to Cordelia as well. Got it.
And I'll take a 5-foot step in his face, and I'll say, everybody I love betrays me.
Robbie.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
You fucking dick. We'll get him later, Bigley. Hold on.
Okay. So,
Protect Robbie! He's an elf too! Oh no!
After Andic, we have all the other critters on deck. Ooh, the crew is taking hits on this turn.
Oh, man.
But they've been blessed.
They have been blessed, but they're still taking hits.
Yeah, but we do have a +1. We could get away with maybe some.
They were blessed with thoughts and prayers. This round.
Ooh.
He said fucking.
What is that supposed
She said
to
like.
mean?
It says like and share if you want to receive this blessing. I forgot to press it, you guys. I'm so sorry.
They didn't get
see
enough
this.
likes. Now they have to kill this child.
All right. So yes, they went Robbie.
Well, are we taking hits? Oh, the crew. Their crew. Oh shit. I guess I'd like to flank. Ooh. I want to get in flanking range of Bubble Guts.
Okay.
But I still. I guess I don't know. I want to.
You can get behind him. You're gonna have to move through his threatened squares. So go ahead. You'll have to do a tumble check to.
I'll do a
any
tumble check.
attacks of
100%.
opportunity.
100% do a tumble check. Yeah, I'll get behind him.
Okay. So go ahead
And,
give me that tumble. Let's see what you got. I'm
Can
sure
you,
you're good.
DM?
Oh.
DM, can you give me a good roll, buddy? Can you give me something good?
Yeah. 14 plus whatever. So yeah, you're absolutely fine.
26. Yeah.
26. Okay. Yep, you are absolutely adequate.
Woo! Daddy would like to go in for first tell him something. Say tisk tisk, you should have talked with us. And I'd like to hit him with my elven thin blade.
Okay.
Left-handed. And can you give me a roll? Because I don't see
Right,
anybody
give me
else
that
on.
attack roll. We got that's not that great. But you're flanking him to give you a +2, so 6 plus whatever your attack roll is.
Where's my 8? 6 plus, is that base attack bonus?
So the way we wrote it down was everything was based off of your weapon. So if you look at your weapon, it should say
That's right. I'm sorry. Where's it?
something to hit, or it'll be like +6. And
Attack bonus
yeah.
8. Oh, wait, 8.
8, 14. That does not hit.
Oh man.
Sharp as your blade may be, it does not pierce.
Is that
his
plus
rubbery
the
flesh.
bless?
Plus
Is that
still
including-
does not make it.
Oh, plus the wow. Let's see, plus
Plus
1.
1 for the bless still does not make it.
Shit.
So, that puts us at Felix.
Felix. Felix is going to look down below and try to single out one of these Sahuagin. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, but I don't want to risk hitting a crew member.
Okay. So go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That's a 3.
Yep.
Ooh,
but
we're
I'm
not doing
also-
good.
I'm also gonna haul over my shoulder. Cordelia, throw me your whip. I don't know if she can hear me or not.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
My what?
Yeah.
The whip. Throw me the whip.
You take care of her.
dude, you whip it in reverse where it's like, wah, and it's going shooting straight at him by the handle, and he just catches it like a fucking badass.
Yeah, I'm not proficient, but with that 15-foot reach, anything coming at me is going to provoke an attack of opportunity. So that's, just a little defense. Felix plans on jumping down into the fray and getting some.
Ooh.
Once my dice stop being bitches.
I was gonna say cue the fish jokes. All right, so does that mean you're gonna hold action there, Felix, until you have said whip?
Well, I mean, I standard action.
Oh yeah,
Blast.
yeah, blast
Um,
and you rolled like shit. Got it. Yes, you rolled that
Yeah.
3.
I guess I can, free action, yell to Cordelia, hey, throw me the whip, and then I'm going to move towards the stairs to the castle,
Okay.
down to the main deck.
Okay.
But not go all the way down until Cordelia throws me the whip on her turn.
Well, her turn is next.
Well, I guess I throw Felix my whip.
Okay. So, with one hand, you throw Felix the whip, and then I assume that we'll take that as your move action, and then your standard action for your attack.
Can I stab a motherfucker near me?
You can definitely chain a motherfucker that's near you.
Okay, I will chain a motherfucker. It is near me. And I rolled a 13, so I have 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. So now, excuse me. Oh, there you go.
This music right
Okay.
now is perfect for Andic's face.
9 damage.
9? Okay.
Mhm.
So this little bastard still isn't down. But you put some good slashes down his back. All right. So that puts us at Bubbleguts. Bubbleguts then turns toward Ravi, actually toward Andic, because one of two situations is true. Either Andic is not wearing his armor, or have a shield, or Andic sinks like a rock.
This is a nice leisurely dinner. I don't think Andy would dress for
Didn't
war.
think so. So Andic,
Yeah,
which one is it? I'm assuming you're not wearing
probably-
your armor?
No, I probably wouldn't be wearing my armor.
Okay.
To be fair, that's the advice that Felix gave me on Kraken's Crack.
Correct.
To be honest, that's still, I think, the best outcome possibly here.
I was really feeling my AC 20 though.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right. So, Andic, Bubbleguts claws at you. 17 hit. Okay. And he bites. And does a... Oh, well, yeah, 17. Okay, so I got a 17 on both, which means that puts us at... Where's... Give me a D4. Okay, so between the bite and the claw, this is plural. Let's see, that's 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 damage as he basically just like lunges in, claws into you, and then just bites down. I know that's not a huge chunk for you, but we'll see where this goes next time.
It's the emotional trauma.
It is the emotional trauma. Which puts us back at the top of the order with you, Andic.
Andic seeks therapy.
Yeah, I don't really have any offensive spells that could really help out in this situation. So I'm just gonna bring my mace over my head and swing at him with both hands.
Okay. So, strength and a half if you deal damage. Nope.
I'm gonna scream in a rage. Well, songs. Well, songs.
All right. So, after Andic is the Sahuagin / crew. And for those who are wondering on the stream what I'm doing, basically I am doing the mass enemies and the mass crew members opposing rolls. So whoever comes out with the higher rolls is taking damage. Which the crew members actually start organizing themselves a little bit now that they're not quite as surprised. Which would knock off, bam, that okay. Cordelia, the one that you have been fighting, goes down to one of the crew members. But there's still 15 of these other bastards out there. So, after them is Robbie. Robbie, you are still flanking Bubbleguts, and it is your turn.
Well, then Daddy's gonna go and do what he does best, and be like, "Ka-ka-pow! Ah, right in Bubbleguts is Bubbleguts," and
Yes, Father.
see what we can do.
Hey, Ravi, do you have 2-weapon fighting?
No,
No? Okay.
I might if I level up. I don't know, but I no, I do not have 2-weapon fighting. Not yet. Not yet. I don't. At passing with 5 feet. Oh, that's all I have there. Trap. Nope. Uncanny dodge, evasion, trap, sense +1.
So no, he does not have 2-weapon fighting.
So you only one attack.
Yep.
But I like to go, hey, yeah, and give him one and be like, my ship. And see if I can roll. Who else is gonna be? Felix, can you roll for me? I think, well, because you rolled last. I didn't get a good one last time, but I think this one will be good.
I've been rolling like shit, but let me
This can be the good one.
I'm getting
let me
Billy
really
Squires vibes.
Let me
This could
get
be a
this
good
guy
one.
really going. And fuck, that's an @1. I'm gonna throw this dice out the fucking car.
You're a fucking liar. But whatever.
Petition to buy Felix new dice.
This is luck. I'm not calling on you again, Felix.
I rolled a @20, but that does not make up for the 3 @1s that I rolled.
Yeah. So we're not going to go with anything too crazy. Just that Ravi spent more
douchebag
time
ass Felix.
trying to
Oh, can't roll
set
no
up
dice,
the
having
attack
ass
than
Felix.
actually aim.
Can I have a? Oh, I guess ready detect wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so Felix's turn.
Yes, Felix.
Okay. DM.
Da.
Felix just had a thought. He needs to remember. How above water is the ship? I mean, Aesop is overboard. Felix now has a whip, which is 15 feet long. So if I really stretch and Aesop really reaches, if there's 20 feet between the surface and the top of the ship, Felix could help him up.
Well, that is a good thought there, Felix. So I take it you're going to run to the aft.
Well, I
and
just want to. Yeah. Well, it really depends. Like how above water is the top of the ship?
the castle where y'all are at is from waterline to the top about 25, 30 feet. So it would be out of reach, but the main deck would be feasible.
Okay. So Felix is going to run down to the main deck.
Okay.
With the whip, and yeah, he's going to move to that side where he suspects Aesop's going to be. Suspecting that Aesop is a decent swimmer, being a sailor and whatnot.
Yep.
And he's going to look over the side. Are there any Sahuagin over there?
No.
No.
No, there are not any Sahuagin climbing up or in the water. You do see some fins, though.
See some fins?
Mm-hmm.
Do the Sahuagin have fins?
Yeah, this is more like a dorsal fin. Or
Not a
I was going to say doll.
Or is it sharks?
Sharks.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Yeah, move action, get over there, and then Eldritch Blast a fucking shark. But yeah, drop the whip over the side and scream, Eldritch Blast! Aesop! Over here!
Oh no!
Hold on. I rolled a 13 plus 1 for bless, 14. Plus 6, so that's a 20 touch attack on a shark.
Oh, yeah. 20 touch attack hits. Go ahead and give me damage. And I did not hear the words Memento Mori, so...
Correct. So it's 9 damage.
9? Okay. All right. Wow, I'm writing a lot of those numbers.
Hey, if one shark starts bleeding, do they all go into a blood frenzy and start attacking that shark?
No, but fun story. There's other things around that might... So, Felix's turn is done. That puts us at Miss Cordelia.
What's up?
Your turn.
I'm just kidding. So are they still on the ship?
Oh yeah, there's still 15 of them that are on board fighting with the crew.
Okay, I'm going to whip as many of them as possible, or chain them, whatever.
Okay.
Felix
well,
as my.
You haven't gotten 2 attacks yet, so
Okay.
I mean it'll still be 1 attack, but
Yeah.
It's kind of a brawl. So go ahead and give me that attack.
I get 18 total.
18 total. That definitely hits. Go ahead and give me
Okay.
damage.
Six.
6. Okay. All right. After Cordelia, we have Bubbleguts, who looks at Andic. Andic, give me an opposed strength check.
You can tell by Greg's eyes that no matter what you're going off that thing.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I did roll really well, but...
He said, Andic, go ahead and roll for me. Like,
Wait, doesn't there need to be a touch attack first, or did he make the touch attack?
Oh, you'll see why it was just strength.
see what I mean? There's that fucking look. There's that
Do I
stupid
get
kill
a
you look.
+1 for bless?
I hate
You
it.
do get +1 for bless.
Then that's 15 total.
That is 15 total.
Yeah, that means
Okay.
you're dead.
Now I can roll my actual strength check. Okay, so he goes and he pushes you, pushes into you, right? That touch attack. He hit real good on that touch attack,
I'm going.
but you're very sturdy as a dwarf, and he doesn't manage to push you overboard and take himself with you.
Oh, he loves me.
He's trying to hug you.
You had it all wrong.
Now I'm very conflicted.
All
So-
love.
Oh
All
my
love.
kindness.
You just and yeah, kind of hugs you.
So do I
thought
get
you
pushed back
loved
at all?
me.
No.
He's spoken well. I do love you.
Yes, it was speaking of whale that threw him off. Ravi. Oh, no, sorry, we're top of the order with Andik.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step and try to get him close. Try to, get him in between the banister and myself.
Okay.
That wouldn't be getting rid of Ravi's flanking bonus, would it?
It would.
Okay, then I will not do that. I will stay where I am. And
Ravi
trust
can
my God.
profit next turn. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't want him going in either. I'm going to, I'm going to hold my position and I'll do the same thing. I'll just go, and try to hold him off kilter because he hates fucking whale songs. And I fucking rolled the same goddamn thing. Nope, never mind. I'm going to swing.
It's a rough night
and
tonight.
I'm going to miss.
Oh, that's
hello,
a
Puppet.
dog. I thought it was a cat in a hat for some reason. For weird. I was like,
She
I
wants
don't-
attention so bad, so. Chat, give her attention. She needs attention.
Hello, poopers.
You need
Hello.
attention. I need a different
Hey!
die. This is going in die jail.
Rude.
Hello, poopers.
I can't digest
Look right
this.
Boo.
Say-
Hi, boo.
Say
Hi, boo.
hi.
Hello, hey
Hello.
poppers.
Hi, poopers.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, I want geeseys.
No, you don't. She's got breath like hell.
I got 3
Alright.
children. Like, what's the difference?
This one smells fishy and not just foul. All right, so.
Children
yes,
don't
so
like their own nuts.
Andik,
Are
whale
you
songs,
sure?
You roll, you miss. That puts us at the crew and Sahuagin conflict.
Come on, crew.
Open.
Remember, Cordelia
who's
is
that?
down there, so any Sahuagin moving around provoke an attack of opportunity.
I'm not even
yes.
going that deep into it.
Where's Booby?
I'm merely taking off group HP versus. No, wait, no. Yeah. Group HP versus the ones that Cordelia is hitting, and a counter for when things go down. So, handling each individual creature would be tedious as all hell. So, we're not going to do that. It's group conflict. So Sahuagin, that puts us at Roddy.
What do you mean you don't want to go through all 15 characters? Are you committed or not?
I've done that before, and if y'all want me to sit here and roll for the next 2
No,
minutes,
I'm-
that's fine.
Nope.
I was kidding. I
Been
was
there,
kidding.
done that.
Haha.
Nope.
Haha,
nope.
JK.
You're all like,
I'm learning a lot right now. I'm like, oh, this is how you do it.
Dahlia, stop.
These are alternatives. So yes, think about it like a risk.
All right, check it. Aha, dude. Okay, so dice roller. I'm gonna use this one, so my dice are in anybody else's hands. I am going to use, I guess, get within flanking range and try to see if I can give it that good old little piercer again. We're gonna roll. I didn't pierce it. His skin made a fucking.
What'd you get?
sheep's wool. 13.
14, 15, 16 because you're flanking.
13 altogether.
Oh,
Mike,
13 altogether? That is disappointing.
Yeah, this. I think this one tallies up everything.
Well, if you're adding the 2 from flanking and then the 1
nope.
for
16.
bless, then it would be
16.
There you go. So 16 does hit.
It does hit.
16 does hit.
Elliot, bring it back.
Save me, Robbie!
I'm trying. I'm
Good
trying.
old sneak attack.
Get over my fucking and that my sneak attack is 2d6. Okay. 2d6. Rolling 1. Rolling 1. That was a 4, and rolling the other. That was a 4, and that's +2.
A sneak attack would be your weapon damage plus however many d6s you are rolling for sneak attack damage. So 2d6 plus your weapon plus your strength.
Wait, hold on, Grayson. Hold on. So that was plus my weapon.
Weapon damage, sneak attack damage, and strength damage.
So that's 10. Go. Stop it, please. That's +2. Yeah, +2. I think that's just the +2 altogether. It's right. We did that, all right? It's just, Isn't it just +2?
Yep. Your strength should be +2, and then
so 10.
10 total. Okay.
I got 8, 10. Well, I think it's 10.
That puts
Strength is 1. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was a good amount of stab right there. So after Ravi, we have Felix. Let's go ahead and give a swim check for Captain Aesop. He's passable.
It's calm water, you said, right?
Oh,
yeah, it is calm water.
Okay.
Does Felix see Aesop?
Oh yeah, Aesop is trying to. He's coming swimming around the side of the ship, but there's the whole not being aquatic thing, so he's not exactly fast.
Yeah, plus the ship is moving, I'm sure.
It was night. Everybody stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking we were moving. 12 seconds went by. He's 180 feet behind us.
I'm going to shoot another shark and encourage Aesop. Come on, Aesop, hurry up!
Okay.
And
get that ass moving!
Motherfucker, I am so glad I'm not within hot sauce range.
Dude.
Or maybe maybe I should get the hot sauce because re-rolling all these fucking ones, I could be rolling 20s.
Oh, I have Harry Potter jelly beans. I don't have hot sauce with me right now.
But anyway,
Harry Potter's.
Somehow I'm just randomly shooting down. I missed.
You're trying to shoot something that's in the water. There's the whole refraction thing.
Yeah, and
okay.
But yeah, that's my turn. I keep the whip overboard, and my other hand is free. So once Aesop is within grabbing distance of the whip, I'm going to brace myself against the side and wrap this thing around my wrists, but not until then.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds to look up something real fast. And this is either going to be hilarious or sad. We'll see. That one. All right. Bam. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. All right. So Aesop comes swimming for you there, Felix. And there's a plume of blood behind him as one of the sharks that is swimming around the ship right now bites into him. Now, it doesn't kill him by any means.
Just takes off his leg.
But it does take off a good chunk of damage from him. A good chunk of damage from him. So, but provided he doesn't fuck up his swim next turn, he should be able to get to you.
Oh, a fucking shark got him?
Yeah.
Cordelia.
Not like killed.
I didn't see any of this. I got a 1.
Glancing blow. Just
your father
a
left you. Your baby's father's gonna leave him or her.
By a shark?
Not Soppy.
So,
Unbeknownst to the crew, I'm like 9 months pregnant. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we've known. We've known. We just haven't been saying anything.
I didn't know I was
they
pregnant.
could tell. All right, so Felix, he misses. Aesop's coming toward him. He's ready to receive Aesop. After that, we have Cordelia.
No. Can I? So like, I want to hold my chain and just frickin' choke a bastard.
Okay.
Is that an option?
I mean, that would basically be grapple, and yeah, that's an option.
Okay.
So you should
'Kay.
have grapple calculated on there. It should be like
Se-
just a grapple plus whatever. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
7.
You're gonna need to roll a touch attack to hit.
'Kay.
So it's your attack bonus plus your dex.
Okay. So
Base attack bonus.
I
should
got
be-
16 plus.
Oh yeah.
5 plus.
Okay.
3.
So
Okay.
now we do opposed grapples.
Okay.
Wow, I'm rolling really well at all the times that I shouldn't be rolling really well.
It's the role of the game.
Yeah.
It'd be like this sometimes.
So I got
buddy.
a 21. What'd you get?
I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, her.
Cordelia?
22.
Okay.
15 plus 7.
Ah, yes. Okay. Now you're lucky I forgot to state something earlier. I forgot to say something out loud and apply it to everything else that's been going on. So, yes, you have grabbed one of these sharky lizard toad things, wrapped your chain around it, and you're squeezing. Go ahead and give me your. I mean, it's basically unarmed damage at that point. So, a D3 plus your strength. And we'll make it lethal because you're using your chain to choke him, so it's not just your hands. But
What's the D3?
you take a D6, and 1 and 2 are
Oh,
1,
okay.
2 and 3 are 2, or 1 and
Okay.
2 are 1, 3 and 4 are 2, 5 and 6 are 3.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, DM.
Ah.
So usually in grapple, you can only deal damage with a light weapon.
Yes.
But considering that the spike chain is a weapon that can be used with finesse, maybe we could say that it's usable in grapple.
So, yes, that is why I said use lethal damage. However, if you actually look at a spiked chain, the center of it is a big ring, and then there is a grabbable length of chain between it. And the motion that she made was as if using a garrote on something. So she's
Gotcha.
dealing lethal damage using that center part of the chain, just not the spiked part. But she's choking the bitch.
How it should be.
So that one puts that at that. Okay. So, yes, considerations were made. After Cordelia is Bubbleguts, who then turns around toward Ravi and tries to do the same thing to him that he did to Andik. So, touch AC. Or Ravi, what is your touch attack AC? It's basically minus any armor that you're wearing.
No, I'm wearing light armor. Well, I don't think I'm wearing it in armor. I think I'm naked.
You can probably
Padded
put
armor.
your
Padded armor, buddy.
on the
Okay,
ship.
so it's -1.
I think that's already. Isn't it already put into this AC? Yeah, it is.
If it says
It's already.
touch,
It's already.
yes.
Yeah. It's already.
Okay.
It's already put
So
in.
what is that AC?
I don't know. What did he attack me with? I don't want to tell you until you tell me.
Making a touch attack.
I know. What is he?
your touch
Yes, I'm
AC
just playing fun.
is
I'm being
15,
fun.
right?
No, 19. My touch AC is 19.
How was it 19?
Buddy, we
It's
made it.
10
We are the
plus-
ones that made it.
10
It's
plus
10
dex.
plus your dexterity modifier.
You did my sheet and sent it to me. The only thing you didn't change is when I read through the, I forget what they're called, classes.
If
I
his
guess so.
dex, if he's
If
got a
it's-
dex 20 and like some +1 studded armor or some,
My dex is 20 plus 5,
yeah,
and my touch AC is as much as you want to fucking hit me right now, you might not be able to.
You're absolutely correct, and that's why I'm pulling up your character sheet.
Go ahead, you made it.
That's why I'm like, wait a second, I don't remember that.
The only thing I did not that we didn't do through me and you was my appraise.
So looking at Ravi character sheet, your touch AC is 1 armor bonus, 0 shield, 5 dex, 0 size, 0 natural, 0 deflection, 0 misc. 105400. My touch AC is 19. I haven't touched this. 1450.
No, touch AC would be 10 plus your dex.
Yeah, so that's
10,
15.
15.
Yeah, it's
My
just
touch AC is 9. My flat-footed is 15. My touch AC is 19.
Oh, you know what? That would be correct if this was an attempt to use a sneak attack or anything on you. Because I think you put uncanny dodge in there. Because I'm looking at your feats and everything, weapon finesse, negotiator.
The only thing that you didn't do, Greg, is because we went through this a rogue or 4. The only thing you did not do is my ranks. That's the only thing you didn't do.
Yeah.
You did everything else.
Yes, and that's why I'm looking at the character sheet that we made for you right now. And I'm looking at... Oh, are you looking at grapple right now?
Nope. I'm looking at touch, armor class, AC. It's right below AC and HP. Armor class, 19. Flat-footed, 15. Initiative, 5. HP, 29. AC regular, 20.
Y'all can see that, right?
Yep.
This is what you're looking at right there, right, Ravi?
No. Size modifier was at 4.
That's why, because you're probably...
I can't change it. I don't know what to do. I can't change it.
Yeah, you should be... Your size is medium. That plus...
Motherfucker, I didn't put it there. I can't change it. I can't even touch the screen or do anything.
Oh, I know.
That is you.
Yes, but...
Why does he only have an armor bonus of 1?
Padded.
Padded?
Yeah. Because
Bitch, get you some fucking mithril chain. Didn't we get him some mithril chain when we were doing our our credit card fraud?
That would be what it is. Okay. That is where his AC went up. So. Okay. That explains why the AC is different on there than it is on here, because we didn't take into account that armor. So, yes, he does not hit, but just barely. Otherwise, he would have. I was like, I rolled a 14. That should be awful close. But yeah, no, with that mithril chain, yeah, you should be good. So that takes Bubblegut's turn, which puts us at the top of the order with Andy.
We'll have to talk because I don't know how to change any of that stuff. I'm trying to change my size modifier right now. It is not changing.
Yeah, your size modifier should be medium, but yeah, we'll look at it. So
Andic laughs, seeing how fucking terribly Bubbleguts is performing, trying to push people off the ship, and he's going to, for the third fucking time, with a new die, with a new D20, he's going to take both hands and he's going to bring, not down, but up and across, trying to smack Bubbleguts in the back of the head. God fucking damn it, thank you. It hits 19 plus a million.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me damage.
Unmute
That
yourself.
is 12 points of damage. Oh, 13, because plus 1.
Okay. So, Ravi, as Bubbleguts turns to try and grab you, he lunges, and as he's lunging forward, you were hit with a shower of blood, and brain matter and fragmented bone, as Andik takes this opportunity to club him through the back of the head. You were sprayed with gore, and Bubbleguts collapses between the two of you.
Is there like enough of a jawbone left?
Is his blood red?
No, it's black.
Black. Okay.
A wild Cordelia appears to clam stamp him.
That's disgusting.
God damn it, why are there snail trails all over this ship?
Why are they black?
All right.
It's a clam slam!
So, next up, Sahuagin and crew. Ooh. Yeah. That's another that many off of them. Okay. The Sahuagin on board all seem to be getting riled up a lot. Like they're just going straight vicious right now. Like a pissed off honey badger. So after them, Ravi, your turn.
I don't. Who's there to go after?
Well,
Do I go after the crew now?
You could either go down and help the crew, or you can join Felix in trying to help Captain Aesop.
I would like to grab this body, and while it's bleeding, throw it overboard, but away from
Aesop.
Cordelia's boo thing. Yeah, throw it away from him, so maybe it can get the sharks attracted to that blood over there
My
as well.
baby daddy.
So I grab it and fucking and throw him.
Okay.
And I think that will end my turn.
Okay. Felix, let's see how Aesop is doing during your turn.
Yep, please.
Aesop is not swimming well, and this is going to hurt, so let's hope that he does well. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
Aesop goes on. He's underwater, and there's a shark swam by, and now Aesop is not being seen.
I go into labor.
All right. Standard action, blast that shark. Dice, don't fuck me. All right. Fell off that. Okay. Well, it wasn't a nat 1, but it was a 3.
Did you want to be bent over the table or the couch?
So randomly blasting into the water still with the Eldritch Blast. There's no point in yelling at Aesop. So I take a look over my shoulder towards the crew. What kind of formation are they in right now?
It's not really a formation. It's just a melee at this point.
I yell to him, V formation! V formation! Close ranks! Close ranks!
Okay.
Do I need to make a check for anything?
Shout check.
You know what? Go ahead and we'll just make this a diplomacy.
I can do that.
I know.
Even with a nat 1.
What happened?
13 plus 14 is 27.
27. Okay. So the crew, upon hearing you shout this, they are going to start migrating into a V formation. They are, down the length of the ship, but as they can, they will be trying to, cluster up as best they can, because some guidance has been shouted since their captain was immediately thrown overboard.
Yep.
All right.
Look at me. Look at me. My camera is off.
I can't.
now. All right. After Felix, we have back to good old Cordelia.
Let's see. Be like fucking X formation. No.
Everybody, form.
Hold.
Hold and charge. Okay. Anyway.
Would you like to continue choking this bitch?
I would like to continue choking a bitch. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get that grapple on again.
Okay.
Basically, you're maintaining the grapple. I forgot to have it roll to try to break free, but that's fine.
Okay. So I rolled a 17
Okay,
plus
yeah,
7. So
you won.
okay.
I have a bad habit of rolling really low on grapples or really high on grapples.
They either break your arm getting out, or they don't.
Yeah, grapple tends to be in every other turn sort of thing. So go ahead and deal your damage again, same way as last time.
Okay. I rolled a 6. So
Okay.
3.
Wow, you're choking this little bastard out pretty well. It's not quite down, but it's almost down. So.
I'm making weird noises while I do so. I had to throw that in.
Okay.
She's singing like Salt and Pepper. Push it real good. Doesn't even make sense.
My mother told me.
Like an old school Stained. I just needed someone to talk to you. Damn.
Because I'm broken.
I've become so numb. I can feel you there. Just get it.
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Just screaming and pulling.
All right.
Damn.
Bubble Guts, he's out of the picture, so we don't have to worry about him, which puts us back at the top of the order with Andic.
I am going to run over and jump into the water and try to save Aesop.
All right.
There's
you
better
fucking
ways to
truck.
kill yourself.
I know.
Jesus.
Fucking- Oh,
I'm
that's how we lose
I'm not
Andic.
gonna call you a jackass, but okay.
That did it for
I'm
Derek.
Andy Glittersbride, and this is
Andic is
Jackass.
going to do it for Aesop. I'm going to jump in.
Okay. I'm not even going to ask you to give me a jump check. I'm going to ask you to give me a swim check.
All right.
So-
I don't have armor, so that -9 does not apply, correct?
Correct.
How heavy is the weapon?
You know what? Fuck it. He left his weapon behind. He just threw it on the deck and he dove in.
Okay.
He's wearing his
Since
clothes.
Felix is looking overboard, for Aesop, I'm assuming he automatically sees Andic.
Oh, yeah.
22.
22. Okay, Andic. So here's what happens. You turn and you leap overboard. Okay? Toward where Aesop should have been.
Okay.
You hit the water. You go down.
He has dark vision.
He does have dark vision. Now, what you see as you hit the water and go under, there's a dozen sharks out here.
Mm-hmm.
They're big.
All of a sudden, he's
By
brave.
big, I mean large.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They're swimming on both sides of the ship. You see part of Aesop
Oh,
floating, kind of just suspended in the water, slowly sinking. So,
is he
Part
alive?
of Aesop.
Can I determine that?
are his legs alive?
Well, you can live without legs.
No. You see the legs.
You see the legs. Yeah.
You see just legs.
Well, then, did that count as my action?
Hold on. The reason I asked you to do that swim check before you hit the water is what you're going to do with your other move action. See, your first move action was to jump in. Your
Mhm.
free action to look. Now your other move action. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
You need to be able to talk to cast Sanctuary.
I'm going to swim up to the top and say, Carl, grant me Sanctuary.
Okay. Just sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a bad plan.
Fuck. Well,
Well, with another good swim check, you can be at Felix.
yeah. Oh, do you want me to try to? Okay.
Oh, no,
All
no,
right.
that'll be next turn.
Next turn. All right. All right.
You're good. All right. So, Sahuagin and Crew. Ooh, okay. Crew are making their way into the V formation and cutting through quite a bit of fishy flesh in the process. That puts us at Ravi.
I guess I would like to join the crew. I can't, actually. Yes, I can. My fucking client-ish jumped out into a fucking shark-filled waters.
Well, you don't know anything about the sharks. The only two people who are aware about the sharks are Felix and Andic right now.
Oh! So you just jumped into water, huh? So I calmly, I'm like, what the is he doing? And I go and I try to grab some rope. Is there any rope or anything I can throw overboard? Because I'm not paying attention to you, Felix, on what you're doing.
It's a
I
ship.
heard Eldritch.
There's rope. Yes.
Okay, I grab some rope and I try to do a tie. I just throw it out for him and do a tie. Let me see if.
Okay. So for your turn, you're gonna throw some rope overboard for him and just kind of tie it off.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a use rope.
Okay. So.
Not something you need to be trained for, but something you can do anyway.
I think I'm trained in it. I am.
Okay.
Trained in it. I have classes in it too.
I'm surprised
Dice
Cordelia
roller.
doesn't have as more ranks in use rope.
23.
23. Oh yeah, it's a very secure rope.
Yeah.
I have 8 in used rope.
Okay. Andic, the rope lands in the water between you and Felix. So pick your poison when it comes time. Felix, your go.
So I'm assuming I saw that rope go over also. Yeah. Okay. Andic, you've got nuts the size of grapefruits. And I'm going to turn around, take the whip up, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast a Sahuagin on deck.
Okay. Go ahead.
Full Memento Mori style.
Alrighty. I'm just imagining Felix he's dangling his arm over with this whip, and then he just kind of like rolls and sits up and just bah.
Yeah, but for all those nat ones that I just rolled a nat 20.
Outstanding.
But that was to confirm it was a 7 plus 7 touch attack, so 14 touch attack.
And for their touch AC, that hits. So, all the dice.
Damn it. It's 15, 16, 16 plus 7 is 23.
23 damage. Okay, that's Hawagan is you point Memento Mori, and you just basically just burn a hole through it at that point. Many of these are already injured from the conflict, and yeah, that just cuts right through it. Which puts us at Miss Cordelia. Let's go ahead and get that grapple going on. See if you can not fuck this up and finish this one off.
Rolled a 15, so
yeah,
22.
Plus 1, right?
I rolled a 4. Yeah, it's down. Don't even roll damage. It was at 1. So you just
snap
in his face. Just dies.
And a clam stamp him. Okay.
If its bug eyes could roll up inside of its head, it would. You get to see the glassy black eyes just kind of gloss over as it goes limp. Which would put us back at the top of the order with Andic. Oh, music, thank you for picking up at just the right time.
Andic is sad, y'all. Fuck. All right, what's closer to me?
The rope that Robbie threw. And
Yeah,
All right.
Felix doesn't even have the whip hanging down anymore, so.
Yeah. Said
All
you
right,
got
that's where
massive
I'm going.
cojones, amigo. Bam!
I'm gonna try to climb the rope, I guess.
All right, give me that swim check first.
Ooh. 20.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah, you're
20. Let me check my climb modifier. I'll be back.
It's going to be based off of your strength.
Would it be used rope?
No, it's strength.
It would be
It's,
climb?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but since he's got something to brace himself against, the climb check DC is like 5.
It's like 5 not to go down. It's like 10 to go up.
For something like that? No, it's like 5 just to ascend.
It's not a rope. Not a rope. It's like a 5. It's all about what you're climbing. But yeah, he has something to climb up against. So what'd you get there, Andy?
It's very sturdy.
I got a 6.
Okay. So, well, you can't really fall off of it at this point. And at this point, your sanctuary is holding, so the sharks aren't fucking with you.
Oh,
So,
God, the Garl be praised.
you're-
Fuck, dude. All right. That'll end my turn. Yeah.
Andic, the closest any of these sharks come to you is when they come in to take another chunk off of Aesop.
That's so fucking sad. He was the key to finding Cordelia's parents. Now we'll never know.
There's chunks left.
Well, there was. There's a foot.
Rip.
No more baby daddy. All right, so after Andic, Sahuagin and
No
Crew.
sharing custody.
Wow.
Wait,
No,
Oh,
no
yeah.
baby daddy. This kid's destined to be a rogue.
Baby. All right, so, well, so close, so close. All right, the crew has pushed back, and they are now in a V formation at the in front of the castle. Cordelia has just choked out the last of them, who is in this area. So the rest of them are there in front of the crew, and everybody else is basically inside of this V, aside from Andic, of course, who is currently trying to climb up the side of the ship. All right. So after the Sahuagin, we have Ravi, Mr. Ravi Oli.
I start pulling up on the. Well, yeah. Can I start pulling up on the rope?
Yep,
Kind of help. Is that a strength check?
that would be a strength check. Well,
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
19 plus 1.
Okay, dirty 20. Outstanding. So, Andic, you holding onto this rope, begin to move up as Ravi, with his surprising elf strength, starts pulling you up about 10 feet. You got 15 feet more to go. Okay? After Ravi, we have Felix. So, Andic, you're no longer in the water. You're dangling 10 feet above the water now. So, don't fuck this up.
But feet.
All right. I'm gonna yell to Cordelia. Cordelia, take the tip of the spear. And are there any breaks in their formation? You know, spots where I can Eldritch Blast through and hit somebody.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you can shoot at the ones that are a little bit further back. They're not in melee. They're just trying to scramble over each other as if they were in some form of rage.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just main concern right now, don't hit crew. If I get a shot, I'm going to take it, but if I don't, that's fine. I can hold action until I get a shot.
Okay.
19 plus 7 totally hits.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
And does Bless give me +1 damage?
Yes, it does.
6 plus 1 is 7, and is he within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's dead.
that's 8.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty rough at
Wounded.
this point. So we'll knock 2 more off of that. Well, no, 3 more. So we're down to there. Okay. So Felix, then Cordelia.
Okay, I'm going to try to can I wrap around someone's neck?
See, every time you say this, that's when you tend to get a crit.
I know. That's what I'm looking for. I like to pop heads off. That's how I sleep at night.
Just crit.
Body cams.
I literally got a 20.
Yeah.
What's that called? Shot. All right. Go ahead and roll to confirm. Not that you really need to, but for humor's
13.
sake. Total of 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a regular hit. Did not confirm.
Okay.
Actually,
wait.
hold on. Did you take into account the +1 from Bless?
No.
Okay. That was a crit.
Okay.
So, go ahead and roll crit damage.
What's crit damage?
Your weapon should say something like.
Oh wait, yeah, it says something.
Should say times whatever.
Times 2.
Yeah, normally
Whatever I
you
roll.
do 2d4, so roll 4d4 and double your damage, your strength and weapon enhancement.
Okay. That's 4.
And then another
6,
plus
7
1.
times 2, 14.
Yeah. So
Plus 1, 15.
you whip your chain out, wrap it around the neck of one of these things, and as the spikes tear in, its head basically just wrenches right off. So
Yes, father.
So we're down to 11. I've written so many 11s tonight, you have no idea. Which puts us back at top of the order with Andik.
Uh, 13.
Okay. All right. So with that, and Ravi pulling, you have now reached the top of the castle again. You are now effectively back on the ship.
Okay. Was that my move action or my standard action?
That was your full round action. That was because you can climb like 10 feet around.
Gotcha.
So you're back on the ship. You're safe.
Ravi. Aesop's dead. Thank you.
All right. Sahuagin. Crew. Oh, crew take damage this time. Cordelia, what's your AC? Never mind, they don't hit it. That's way too low. Okay, so crew is down to that. They are looking significantly beat up, but not nearly as bad as the Sahuagin are. And that puts us at Ravi. Ravi,
Okay.
Andik has been pulled up on board.
Huh. I'm like, oh shit, when I hear that what's his name is dead. Because I didn't know the sharks. So I'm just like, this guy just jumped down there and tried to be a hero. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I bet he meant a lot to you. And I take forward.
Oh, fuck him. No.
I pull forward. I go running forward to try to flank one of the Aquanagwe. Or if I said that right.
Not even close, but okay. We know what you're talking about.
the Mr. Bako. I don't know what they are.
Sahuagin.
Ahuahad. We go and attack him. And I just want to see if I can get a quick flank on one.
Not with the rest of the crew in a V formation, but we'll go ahead and let you get a melee attack in there anyway. These things are looking pretty beat up, so even with
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna basically join formation and join fight. We're just gonna go in swinging.
Okay.
I do take off. I take off the hat of disguise though.
I would hope so.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to fucking get mixed up in that shit. But I take off the hat of disguise. That plan didn't work. But I did that all as a fucking frog, weird beady-eyed thing. You got pulled up by one of those. But yeah, so I'll just go for an attack. B20. That is 22.
22. Yeah,
Yes,
that
sir.
definitely hits.
Okay, and that is 1d8 plus 2.
Oh yeah, no, you don't even bother rolling damage. So that's
Okay.
another one down. Like I said, they're all pretty beat up after this melee. So after Ravi, we got Cordelia. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Hold up.
You was muted, girl.
19.
19 definitely hits. Go. Well, your damage is going to kill another one. Do you have cleave by chance?
No.
Okay. Well, that's another one down.
Okay.
So after that, we have Andik.
I'm gonna run forward as far as I can, hopefully to the banister overlooking the melee. Assess the situation, and I will cast spiritual weapon. Casting Arumdina Garl Littergold's favored battle axe into the fray, and take an attack at just one of the many. That is not hit.
Okay. That's fine. That means you're safe and you can start swinging on things from up there. All right. So after Andik, we have Sahuagin. Oh, versus Crew. Oh, okay. They, in a rage, start clawing into the crew. Things are getting a little close at this point. So, keep it up. Keep up what you're doing. So after Andik, we then have Ravi.
I kind of just say some encouraging words. You know, like, don't give up! And just keep attacking. And I go after
Thoughts
another
and prayers.
one.
Fuck you.
So that's my... Go for another 24.
24. Outstanding. Okay.
24,
So
yeah.
that's another one down. So there's 8 of these bastards left on the ship. Felix, your turn.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to yell an order to the crew. All right, elves, maintain defensive posture. Let them tire themselves out.
Okay.
And I'm going to look for an opening and try to Eldritch Blast another one.
Have at
Oh my god, it's you!
15 touch.
15 touch. That's good. Go ahead and well, how many d6s are you rolling?
Just 2.
Okay, yeah,
But
that's
it's 12 damage total.
yeah, no, you are good. All right, so we're down. There are 7 of them left. Felix.
All right, so wait a second. Move action, order to the crew, standard action, Eldritch Blast, free action. Andik, can you ask Garl to heal? Do you have any? Yeah, do you have any mass healing spells? No, didn't think so. That's my turn.
Okay. Everybody's favorite, Cordelia.
I want to pet him. You
24.
can't pet a fish, dude. Calm down.
What was that?
24.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's another one. At this point, these things' health are so low that it is pretty much just numbers.
Roll
Another
it.
one
and
bites
get
the
a
dust.
kill.
You hit, they're going
Another
down.
one bites the dust.
All right, so after Cordelia, we go top of the order with Andic. Andic, go ahead and get your...
I will run down the stairs. I'll say, I asked and he said no. And I will take a swing at one that I can hit, and my spiritual weapon will take a swing at. We'll continue attacking the last one.
Okay.
So I miss, of fucking course I do.
What about your
but
spiritual weapon?
My spiritual weapon hits with 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay, go ahead. Well, what's the minimum
Yeah.
damage on that thing?
It's 1d8 force damage plus 1, so 9 damage.
Okay, so yeah, that's another one down. All right. Sahuagin versus Crew. Crew outnumber them wildly at this point, so that is double damage at this point. Okay, there we go. So as Andic joins the fray with his spiritual weapon, everybody's getting in there, getting some, working together, really, really feeling like part of the crew. The last of the Sahuagin are slain. There's one final push, and they had lost most cohesion. They had really, at that point, they were just in a blood frenzy. But they are down.
Robbie kind of looks at the crew, at Cordelia, Andic, and Felix, and kind of realizing, like, my God, we did that shit. And besides the loss of your baby daddy, Cordelia.
My what?
Your baby dad.
Triage the wounded. Triage the wounded.
Cordelia starts clam stamping slowly.
Yeah, I'll start casting with my necklace.
On the dead ones.
Cure minor wound and just start fucking going from the worst to the healthiest.
Okay.
And trying to heal some people.
Well, don't forget, you can do heal checks too. So while it may not immediately heal hit points, it does help them heal over time.
Okay.
Oh, and
yeah.
Rest on them.
How many heal checks should I do?
It also stops the bleeding.
It does also stop the bleeding.
That's the important thing right now. Stop the bleeding. And then eventually with, a fistful of lentils and your holy symbol, Andic, you can get everyone back to full health.
I would like to
go.
I would like to go to the remaining the dead bodies that are around.
Okay.
And just make sure that they're dead, even though that they already are. I just want to make sure.
I checked. They all have a clam stamp on them. If they're
12
dead,
and
they're
9,
dead.
16
We
and
call that the
6.
Cordelia seal of approval.
Okay, I'm so
And I
How
see
you know they're dead?
As I see what Robbie's doing, I'm gonna say, save one.
If are they human? Are they any? No,
They're humanoid.
humanoid.
So
Are they edible? Would the crew like them as food? I ask.
So
Would you guys want to keep
being
one? Because I
that
just throw them overboard.
Hypantos is no longer part of the crew, the current first mate,
Me.
Elmer.
yeah, we'll call him Bean.
Shouldn't Cordelia? No,
Yeah.
she can't because she's not.
Oh.
A male.
Well, no, that's I wasn't gonna.
Sexist.
She's not crew.
She's not a part of the
Oh.
crew.
So the
All right.
the first mate, Bean, he's a gangly little dude, but he seems to know what he's doing as he starts shouting at everybody to start clearing the deck, sort through casualties,
I fucking
assisting with bringing the wounded there to Andic and everything. He kind of makes his presence known to the four of you.
So I did.
I throw him
12,
overboard and say, I am the captain now.
Oh my god, we could take over the ship, you guys. We could take over the ship.
Well, hold on. I rolled a 12, a 9, a 16, a 6, and then a 20 and a 22. How many more heal checks should I make before I just start healing these people, trying to stop the bleeding?
Like I said, or I was trying to tell you, you don't need to load out on the heal checks, right?
Oh no, okay.
Okay. You don't need to just keep rolling, because otherwise, technically, you could be rolling all night, and we don't necessarily want that. Rolling dice is fun. They go clicky clack and give you numbers.
They do. That's true.
We like to direct those a little bit more. So, yes, with those rolls, you are adequately able to, take care of the crew, stop the bleeding, everything like that.
Okay.
The first mate, Bean, he does approach after getting the crew to start throwing bodies or throwing the dead Sahuagin overboard.
And I did yell out to Ravi, and I hope that the rest of the fucking crew heard it. Save one, and then once I see them throwing fucking bodies, I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna flag down Cordelia, and I'm gonna yell, "Cordelia, take control of this fucking ship!" And I will aid her if she wants to try to intimidate anyone.
Okay. Intimidate?
Ravi ends up gravitates towards Felix a little bit. Because Ravi did like how Felix was taking control, and he feels like the crew stayed together because of Felix. So he gravitates towards and kind of listens to what Felix is going to say.
Fuck yeah.
Felix is going to clap you on the shoulder. Hey, great job there, especially making sure that everyone was fucking dead. Did you save one like Ravi asked, or Andic asked?
Sure did. Did.
Where's he at?
Right here.
Okay, cool. Got that taken care of. Okay, bodies are going overboard. Triage is being done. There's a new captain in charge in quotes. Let's see, what else can we do right now?
Have Felix say it, and then as Felix says it, we go to Cordelia and be like, "Is that okay with you?"
Okay. Felix is going to go up to Bean and make sure he knows what's make sure that Bean has everything under control. I'm going to talk to Bean, be like, "Hey, Bean, I haven't met you before, but you're next in the chain of command, so you're captain now. What needs to happen? We've got triage going, cleanup going, and what's your orders?"
Can Andic hear this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, first we got to get these sea devils off.
Yep, absolutely.
And he says that as he
all
kind of kicks
all
them
but one. Yeah, all but one. Ravi's got one saved for Andic. I think there's going to be some interrogation or maybe just a message being sent.
Oh.
I seduced the new captain.
Were they all? Oh my god!
You had the old bull, now you want the young calf?
You do what you gotta do.
She's trying to say fucking sleeping in captain's quarters, you feel me?
Yeah, duh, I want the bed.
You're like, "Oh, your father was better."
I'll say it to his face, I don't care. He'll come on crying. He'll know what's up.
Step your game up.
So Bean, I'm assuming you've got those who aren't tending to the corpses and everything like that are taking note of number of casualties and all that.
Of course. Where have you seen the captain?
Which part of it?
We need to arrange the funeral for him.
Where's his body?
I
It's gonna
see
be
the captain
terrible.
right now, and I point towards Cordelia.
Yeah, there it is.
He,
Crack my
unfortunately,
chain.
unfortunately, Captain Aesop found himself overboard. And though I and several of, my companions tried to rescue him, he was unfortunately taken down by sharks.
Oh my God, he was taken down by sharks.
Not my Soppy.
Oh. I thought maybe he couldn't swim, and it told me he did pass, but
I roll my eyes fucking through the back of my skull and my cornea detach. I roll my eyes so goddamn hard at Cordelia right now.
I am distraught. I find a nearby bed to throw myself upon and sob dramatically.
The captain quarter, the bed in the captain's quarters.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we I left the body. Were all the bodies dead? Was one still alive?
I mean,
No.
Yeah,
most of them were not like dead, but they were just below 0.
Cool. Well, I grabbed the one that was a little under
This
the weather.
one's still blurbing.
Yep.
Andic. Yes.
Got you, Andic.
Um,
Okay.
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 So, captain's gone. Very well. Okay. So that leaves the crew to be.
Now, this one like unconscious or is it dead?
It is unconscious.
Let's say-
Conscious.
Let's.
Okay.
Can we say it was the one that Cordelia choked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it kind of like speaking in his sleep a little bit?
No. It's unconscious.
I'm going to heal it above.
Tie it
0.
up first. I'd like to tie it, bound it first with ropes.
I kind of want to heal it to around 1 hit point till so it's very still Baldur's Gate terms, almost dead.
Gotcha. Okay. So yes, Ravi, go ahead and give me that use rope.
Okay. We got boom dice. Oh, dice roll is 20. Give me that good. Oh, okay. So I rolled a 6 on this one after a good little run, but with used rope, 16.
16. Okay.
Yep.
Cordelia, check his ropes.
What
They're
the
good?
fuck does
They're
that
good?
mean?
I've seen better, but they're good.
yeah, passable. It's fine.
All right.
Not you, babe.
So, all right, we're gonna finish up with the bean bit right here. Okay, so Captain said we're going where you wanted to go. So we'll take care of the dead. We'll arrange a farewell for the captain. Let us get everything cleaned up and settled, and hopefully the wind will pick up and start letting us go. That being said, if you do glean any information from this thing, please, I would very much like to hear it.
Are you affiliated
Absolutely, man. We are.
divinity?
I
Not
have
the same way
fucked
the
your
captain
dad and
was.
become your stepmom. You sit down.
Well, Captain Bean, First Mate Bean, and I look to Cordelia and I give her a nod. First Mate Bean, if you become affiliated, we will give you whatever information you need. For we're no friends of Plus. But I'm not going to give information over to a stranger.
All right. Well, I guess
Hey,
in that,
I
I
slapped-
guess in
I
that case
slapped-
we can just throw this one overboard with the rest then.
I slap Bean on the shoulder. Hey, okay. You don't understand Andic and his sense of humor. The guy's a joker. Okay, don't take any of that seriously.
Joaquin Phoenix or Heath Ledger?
Try to diffuse it.
I, in the meantime, will grab the binds of the unconscious frog person.
Okay. So while Felix and Bean are discussing business, let's go check out the Sahuagin then.
I heal it
That's
until
it.
it's awake.
It was.
Okay.
Then I slap it. And then I heal it till it wakes back up.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Do you speak
Dicky, I'm
common?
intrigued.
Speak to me!
Hold on.
I slap it again, and then I heal it again.
What does it even speak?
It gurgles something at you. Its mouth moves like it's speaking, but it's nothing that you understand.
Can I understand it?
No.
Deep speech. All right.
Okay. Can I count
All right.
his finger?
I'll bring it.
I see a creeper.
I waved at the creeper.
I would like to bring the Sahuagin to my quarters or wherever I sleep. And I would like to set up a guard around it if me companions are willing. And in the morn, I shall prepare comprehend languages.
Okay. I'm down with that. Under a couple conditions. Well, not conditions, but let's keep in mind that we're probably going to have to keep this thing moist. Otherwise, it'll probably die.
Yeah,
And
Cordelia's
also-
got that.
And also at the end of this, I think for the catharsis of the crew, we should let Cordelia whip it to death at the end of this.
I want to get in real close.
I want to be able
Real
to shave.
close to Felix.
I want to be able to shave off some of it to make it look like I'm going to turn it into a roast beef sandwich. And then
I wanna get in.
its last little moments of me like,
Ravi over here thinking about sashimis.
yeah.
Yes, Andy. What is it?
I'm gonna get in real close to Felix. I'm gonna say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it lives through the night. We have a way to speak to it.
Oh, really?
I just need to understand it. I don't care about its well-being. I don't care. I would rather have bubble guts. But since that opportunity isn't afforded, I'll take whatever I can get.
I'm down with that. So I will personally make sure that this thing lives through the night because I would like to watch it get whipped to death. Yeah. I'm not happy about this whole thing. Not happy with bubble guts. It may benefit us in the end, but this was supposed to be a nice, chill night. I mean, it's been a while since we had seas this calm. It was supposed to be nice and cool, and these guys had to fuck it up and eat Aesop.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Bigley's
It
not going to be happy
seems-
to hear about that.
As if
Oh, it's true.
anytime I grant a little trust to somebody, we're betrayed. And to be quite honest, I'm a bit frustrated. So
That's
if Cordelia isn't in the mood to whip it to death,
Oh, I'm always
Oh.
in the mood, darling.
Have I never not been?
I
Perhaps
sit
I'll
up from
bludgeon it.
crying. Just
yeah,
Am I ever not in the mood?
yeah.
Yeah. That was me.
Ravi looks over at Andik and says, "You need to stop just letting these people into your heart after only knowing them for 2 weeks, my friend."
And
They're
I
not
look
worth it. They're not worth it.
Ravi dead in the eyes.
As he stares at you intently, like his elving ways, like he's counting
I
your
say-
eyelashes.
Do you wager?
Depends on the wager.
Do you wager I should stop letting people into my heart after only knowing them for about 2 weeks?
Yes, I do. Even me.
Is that a signal?
No.
Is that a
I just-
warning? Is that a promise?
A promise. I don't know what you mean by promise. I'm just telling you some advice. You're only going to get yourself hurt. Let people prove who they are before you just let them in, and myself included.
Andic, you know
What
what
a
I've
sense
learned?
motive.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. What's sense motive?
That'd be 17.
What would I look under? DM?
For sense motive, it really depends. Are you trying to bluff him, intimidate him, or are you just
No.
Don't say it out loud.
He's removed his headphones, so
Okay. You can't hear me?
he can't hear you.
He's tripping
I've
balls.
removed
I'm
my
being
headphones,
serious.
so give me like a little hand wave once you're
Okay,
ready.
hold on. No, he's tripping balls. He is tripping balls. I am being 100% honest. Like, don't let people in on your heart. 2 weeks of knowing them, even me. You got to prove yourself. I'm here on a job. All in all, I like getting to know the crew more, and I like the crew, but it's the same. You can't trust nobody within 2 weeks of knowing them. Like, completely let your heart when they die. You're like, oh my fucking god, I fucking trusted him. He tried to throw me overboard. Like, you shouldn't put yourself in that situation. So I'm ready now.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I didn't.
Oh, roll either your persuade or your deception.
Or bluff.
Yeah, or bluff, excuse me. Yeah, diplomacy or bluff, not persuasion or deception. Listening to the
Yeah, we don't do that.
podcasts.
So diplomacy. You want to roll some diplomacy?
Diplomacy or bluff, and don't say it out loud.
Diplomacy.
Just tell me what you get, and then tell me your reaction.
Oh,
Let's go with
okay.
bluff. Let's go with bluff.
Okay, we'll go with bluff.
Now, Andic, what did you get for
16.
your roll? Oh, never mind.
17.
I mean, Ravi seems like he's trying to give you advice, not hide anything necessarily nefarious.
All right, and Dick's eyes soften just a wee bit.
Bobby's eyes stayed the exact same.
All right,
Felix,
I understand that you're.
sorry, Felix is waiting until their moment's over, and then he's going to say something to Andic.
I understand that you were hired by my brother, and you have no reason to mislead me. So
I'm just saying, I threw a rope over to save you. I wouldn't charge you, man. You're my money.
yeah, that's what I am, and that's as far as niceties get. All right, thank you. You're absolutely right, and I'm learning a bit now. Thank you for your experience.
Robbie does look at Cordelia and Felix like, what the fuck? And then
Has this guy ever been out of a fucking tavern before?
So once their moment's over,
It's
Felix
over.
is walk up next to Andic. Andic, I absolutely understand your feelings because I've been with you through all of this. And the way I see things, your enemies will come at you from behind. Sometimes they'll be right in front of you.
As soon as you say behind, Andic's eyes unintentionally shift towards Robbie and then shifts back to you.
Robbie's just like looking
James-
the other way, just
Danger will come from behind. Sometimes the enemy will come right in front of you.
When you say come in front of you, I look towards Cordelia.
It's those to your side, those who are beside you, that you can put your trust in most.
I'm beginning to understand that, Felix, and I realize that. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, it was Robbie that threw that rope down for you.
I know. I don't know what I was getting on to.
Yeah.
I mean, those fucking kobolds that Habit,
yeah,
Vitus, I'm even wondering if Aram, I mean, the
we
people
won't know.
who
Yeah.
I put my trust in are turning out to be a wee bit shisty, and then, I mean, Eutropius of all people is someone we can seemingly count on. How fucked is that?
That's incredibly fucked. But you know what? We don't really know this world too well. We've only been out of our hometowns for what, 3 months? I mean, aside from traveling with Plus for a while and, you know, doing our training for a year. I mean, we've only been out doing this for about 3 months. We're still figuring the world out, man.
All right.
Yeah. I'm sure people like this have a tell. But until we can figure that out, I'm not willing to assume malice in everyone, because the reason I can't assume malice in everyone is because I know there's good in you, and if there's good in you, there has to be good in other people too.
But I sang to fucking Bubbleguts every single night, not even condescendingly. I was trying to share an experience with them. We got them on the boat.
While all this is happening, I'm gonna go fishing for Aesop's leftover body parts, like it's.
Sharks.
I'll net it up. It's fine. There's like a foot left. We're good.
Cordelia, go ahead and give me a roll for a profession sailor.
Oh, there you go.
The 17 plus.
Nice.
Look at that.
8. So.
Holy shit.
It takes a little bit, but she's on the right foot.
Just real quick, just for some characters. Robbie goes over to Felix real fast and goes, because remember, he's still trying to learn how to play, and goes, watch this, and winks at him, and then goes over to Andic and goes, watch yourself, and then walks away. But then he looks back at Felix and goes, and then he just keeps walking.
What?
Andic casts Bane on. No.
You can. It's his way of, he's trying to, do whatever you want, man.
Felix is going to instinctively go to a face palm, but he's going to stop that for a second and be like, and, you know, gesture like he's playing along with Robbie and like gets the joke.
Yeah, I don't even have Bane
Memorized.
prepared, but I do have command prepared, and I'm going to look at Robbie.
I'm sorry.
And command that he shit.
Rolling.
I'm sorry.
Is this an enchantment effect?
It
It is.
It is. So you have a +2 versus it.
I do.
You need to roll that will save against it.
Okay.
All right, let me see my DC. You got to beat a 15.
Oh, well, damn it. Okay. Let's see. I rolled a natural 20.
Robbie doesn't
Sorry.
understand it as a command. He understands it as like an expletive. Shit, what's going on?
So
All right, I'll
you,
reject him like that.
the group is interrupted with a on the door, and a couple of the crew members come in, dragging the body of Bubble Guts. One of them goes,
Oh, they recovered it.
well, Bubble Guts never went overboard. Bubble
I
Guts.
threw
He
Bubble
did.
Guts overboard.
Robbie threw him
I threw
overside.
him overboard.
Well, Cordelia pulled it up while she was fishing.
Okay. Okay.
I brought him. I'm like, ugh.
Basically just dredged everything around the ship. You know, not all the way to the ocean floor, but like, up, here's a thing. Up, here's a thing. Thought you should know this. This one here is looking a little weird. This, by the way, random crew member. This is the one that was on board at the captain, right?
Indeed.
So
This
they
was him, and I kick him.
reached in, grab Bubble Guts by the tail, and kind of. It's an infiltrator. Seals don't have tails. Drop the body on the deck. You brought this trouble to us. I won't forget. Closes the door and
I'm sorry, who is this?
Hey, wait, hold on,
just
hold
one of
on,
the crew.
Yeah, you can hold
Random
the fuck
crew.
on before you think you're leaving.
hold on, crew.
Just
You know what? Why didn't you bring that up last week as this guy has been coming on board and hanging out with us?
I work below the decks. I'm in the galley. Not off and up.
You know whose
Deck.
fault it is then? It's crew's fault. We take responsibility for our actions. We were deceived just as well as your up-tier deck was. But
Hey.
know who is fighting who right now.
Thank you for the insight. Thank you for the insight. Captain Aesop didn't even know. So we're going to keep this in mind in the future. Make sure the entire crew knows.
We don't have a problem, do we?
No, we don't have a problem.
What's your name, sir? I asked respectfully.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. John Jacob.
Sorry, writing it down. Meager. Down in the galley.
Meager.
Eager.
Eager?
Eager.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you sure as feck are. All right, Eager. We'll chalk this one up to bad luck. But you all were around. You all have seafaring experience. You all could have recognized this. I think mayhap, one of you sabotage this. And I want to know who. Meager.
Eager. Hendrick.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
fucking calling him meager. I will not call him that anymore.
It was an infiltrator. It did what his name suggests. He infiltrated. He got us once. Not going to happen again. We're cool. We're cool.
As he blows vape cloud in her face.
You're fucking lucky that I didn't prepare calm emotions today.
So you can use it on yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that was a narration from Josh. But okay, Eager, meager,
And that was a
meager
comment
the
from the
eager
DM.
beaver. All right.
Shots fired.
All right. Well, you wait until tomorrow because we're going to get some answers tomorrow.
Look, yeah, let's
And I
just if
hope
we
they
could.
satisfy everyone on board.
Oh,
I
we'll
think-
see. We'll see.
I think Meager. I'd like it maybe if we have a little talk in the morning. How about that? When it comes to it, maybe some hot heads. I don't like being accused for something that I got fooled on. And when it comes to it, especially when, and didn't you jump in there in a full pool full of sharks to try to save Captain? Where were you? I'm just not said. Don't even answer. Don't answer. It's not like that. But just know whose side is on who.
Well, Meager the eager beaver apparently doesn't have that good of a sight. Maybe, mayhap, Meager the eager beaver is serving his own interests. I should have used that shite command on you.
I love how eager is just fucking taking all this. He's just like,
oh no, these are plans aforemen.
Hey, it has been a rough night for everybody. Let's continue this conversation tomorrow with cooler heads. Right now there's business to attend to, and we all need to get some rest.
I do grab my blade, and I kind of go to the door like so with my blade, and I say, have a good night, Eager. And close it.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
Robbie feels 100% disrespected right now.
Seriously, who the fuck is that guy? Andic, how much time have you spent in the galley and you've never even fucking seen that dude before?
I was making pies for these fuckers all the god dang time.
Robbie is he is fucking heated. You can tell he is pissed.
Hey.
Does anybody know where he sleeps?
Andic, am I to understand right that you're going to be able to speak with a dead creature?
You do. You do. And now that old Fishy Bottom is with us, and I'll look him over. Does he look like he can speak? Is he in condition?
I mean, provided it doesn't require the back half of its head, yeah.
Well, I think that's a DM call at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs a jawbone and a tongue.
Actually, it doesn't even need that, if I remember right.
I think it just needs to be a functioning mouthpiece. But yeah, okay. Are we skipping ahead to the next day?
Did you want to wait till?
Unless you guys want to do anything
Unless
else?
you want to, this is a good cliffhanger right here.
Sure is.
The girl's gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're taking into account 100%.
We are communicating some N words,
Cameo.
some M words that are not memento mori. We've got a captain.
Wait a minute. Are we calling it, or are we going to take a quick break and then come back to this?
Calling it.
Calling it.
Yeah, Cordelia's over there falling asleep.
She has work tomorrow.
Plus,
I will not be working Saturdays in a couple weeks, and then I will be fine.
Okay.
You're
Plus,
good.
Felix, what's your battery at? Because I know you're sitting in a van right now.
Oh,
man.
38%.
Dedicated to the cause.
Yeah.
Fucking Felix
I'm
at
at
Delphi.
38%. I got another 3 hours.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Oh, beefy battery. But yeah, Cordelia's passing out. So we can always pick up next week from there.
Fuck yes. I have missed this so gosh dang heckin' much.
I know,
yeah, man.
And
we jumped into an
awesome
month. We jumped into a battle. It was a great battle too. That shit was like, I was like, fuck, shark infested waters, things coming up, and a captain who's very pushy.
Heart wrench. Yeah.
So let's remind this. Eager is fucking dead. And then who is dead, we need to talk to. That's
and also, party, at some point we need to DM muffle earmuffs. Party, we need to crush Bean's desire to lead. Yeah, we need to crush his confidence so we can take over.
That'll take
100%.
a whole 5
100%.
minutes.
I was going to say, 100% I'm down.
I was planning on visiting him as a ghost because I still have, the disguise hat, and
Yeah. Oh, that's
I have
good.
invisibility,
Okay.
so I could kind of phase into his room as his father.
Okay. We're good. Going up.
Okay. Yeah.
Hands, fingers up. Okay. Just fun stuff. We'll have fun.
We all have fun here.
I was gonna say I'm about to start really aggressively humming here in a second.
That's good. But all right then. Awesome playing, you guys. Good to be back on.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Definitely good to be
to those
back.
watching, I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
And welcome to
And
As a
DM, I
collective.
guess I have some questions for you regarding like necromancy and evil-based, spells as a good aligned cleric.
Necromancy is not necessarily
minute.
evil.
Yeah, it's not. It is not that necromancy is evil. It is how you apply it.
Yes.
like frowned
If
upon.
you're using it to kill things, that's bad. If you're using it to necessarily talk to the dead or bring things back, it's
Oh
a
yeah,
gray
no,
area.
I'm not worried about talking to the dead. I'm worried about like raising the dead to slay my enemies.
Oh,
Is that like
yeah.
a no-no?
That's bad.
Yeah, that's
Well,
bad. Unless
for you, it's a no-no.
unless it was a follower of Garl that had basically given you their body to use for that purpose after death. So willing
But this is
participants are okay.
chaotic. I don't know. That feels more like lawful.
Yeah, but it's the good thing.
Oh.
You're like, I don't
Alright.
really want to fuck with your body. Like, you're dead.
Things like Bane. Would Bane be something that's like a no-no?
No, okay. So if you read the spells up top, it'll have the school that it's a part of, and then it may or may not have a description.
Alignment.
Yeah, some of it
Yeah.
has lawful, chaotic, evil, good. If it's evil, it's a no-no for you. If it's lawful, a girl probably wouldn't really dig that.
Gotcha. All right, dog.
So, just so the stream is aware, Sahuagin have a bad habit of mutating, kind of like when they hatch, and sometimes they look like aquatic elves, enough so that they can infiltrate aquatic elven communities and live amongst them,
Oh my
and
god.
lure them into traps.
And it was gonna let us. Those were its babies we're gonna eat.
Oh yeah, they're
Damn.
cannibalistic too.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they give 0 fucks.
Go ahead and eat it. Let's go ahead and take it.
Well, I made a subpar pie from one of its babies, and I still have a baby left, and I'm gonna eat the fuck out of it.
We're gonna eat it while talking to it. When we are, we're gonna be like fucking.
Yeah, but then he'll just be like, okay.
Nah, because he wouldn't want to answer our questions. It's kind of his essence, which is left over. We can't do anything ever to it. It's not gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
It's not even like its true soul that you're talking to. You're kind of just talking to its bundle of memories.
Sometimes those can give us a little bit of hints, though. Who knows?
This is true.
So Andic, plan what questions you're going to ask this thing.
I will level up.
Hey, each of you as well, if you have any questions, because I have 5 questions, right? 1 question per level. I'm level 5.
Yeah.
I know in 5th edition, it's like 3 questions max on that. So I know this is a different edition, but I just wanted to clarify the
Cordelia,
difference.
if you want to go to sleep, you can.
Okay.
You don't have
Yeah.
to hang around
Goodbye,
for this
Cordelia.
part.
We're taking.
Good
we're taking-
night.
We're getting off.
Love
right now, too.
y'all.
Hey, if you have any questions you want to ask Bubble Guts, think about it over the week. Bye.
You're not my
Okay.
real mom. Okay, love you. Bye.
Speak with Dead. Speak with Dead. The way it works in 3.5. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse, allowing it to answer several questions that you put into it. It lasts for 1 minute per level. You may ask 1 question per 2 caster levels.
Oh,
You get
okay.
2 questions.
3. Okay. I was
2.
thinking about the
It's going to be
minutes.
2.
Sorry.
But you can prepare it multiple times. The corpse's knowledge is limited to what the creature knew during life, including the languages it spoke, if any. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. If the creature's alignment was different from yours, the corpse gets a will save to resist the spell as if it were alive. If the corpse was subject to a Speak with Dead within the past week, the new spell fails, so you'd have to wait a week.
All right.
You can cast this spell on a corpse that has been deceased for any amount of time, but the body must be mostly intact to be able to respond. A damaged corpse
Fair.
may be able to get partial answers or partially correct answers, but it must at least have a mouth in order to speak at all. So you could just use its head. The spell does not let you actually speak to the person whose soul has departed. It instead draws on the imprinted knowledge stored in the corpse. The partially animated body retains the imprint of the soul that once inhabited it, and thus it can speak with all the knowledge that the creature had while alive. The corpse, however, cannot learn new information. Indeed, it can't even remember being questioned. The spell does not affect a corpse that has been turned into an undead creature.
So we should definitely so we should definitely ask this thing whether or not it was lying when it said everything about Cordelia's parents over in this area. Yeah. That's
a good point.
Definite. Because he could have just been lying to us and luring us into a trap.
That's a good point. Yeah, I.
This is that. I'm gonna call it right here.
Okay, have a good night.
You have a good night, Felix.
All right, dog.
Rob, I will see you guys later.
Later.
See you guys. All right, yeah, I'm not too far behind.
All right.
Good session. Holy shit, dude.
That was a good way to pick it back up. Definitely enjoyed that. I've been waiting so long to spring that on you guys. And I was really hoping that at some point somebody would go look at a picture of an aquatic elf and go, they don't have a tail. Something's off. Something's off.
Nope.
Yeah. When the captain didn't say anything, I was just gonna go with it.
That's because I rolled a 1. I rolled to see if he would notice when he came on board, and I was like, well, that's a 1. Okay.
Yeah, weird fish, dude. Yeah.
I'm looking
It's
now.
been fun. I love how we turned literally like what at most 2 minutes into, well, probably more like 1 minute of fighting into 3 hours.
I mean, that's usually how it works. That's why I wasn't resolving it creature by creature by creature. I was like, group rolls for the crew.
Was that your plan to kill off Aesop anyway?
I mean, if you guys were stupid enough to bring that guy on board, yeah. But, I mean, it was really the rolls that got it, because Aesop was on the way, and that first bite didn't kill him. And I was like, he's got a chance. But then I rolled a 5 for his swim check. So, yeah. That's why I was like,
not gonna lie,
he didn't get anywhere.
Aquatic elves are sexy as fuck.
Smash.
Anywho, I got some new Googling to do. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Yes. Thank you to
Have
our
a good
viewers,
night.
to our lurkers, to those who are out there commenting. Remember, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to cheer on certain players, by all means, go ahead and spam it into chat. We do usually pay attention. If not everybody else, then I will. I'll at least respond and let them know. And we will see you next week, probably about the same time. Foregathers, thank you for the follow. I know we absolutely missed it. I have to go back and check the alert sounds to see why they didn't play. At least not on my side. So, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out, and we will see y'all next week.
Totally do.
Bye.
All right, later.